Okay. Put that there. This here. This here. Guess where I'm shoving these eggs? That's right, in your mouth. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, Smile. It's not Easter for me yet, but happy Easter. Oh, that was not meant to be an eggplant? I think it was. I'm not a monster. That comic's fucked up, Trog. Hi, Trog. Hi, Divvy. Hello, Elwo. Icy Fire. Hi, Global. Hi, Haxie. I could take 5 eggs. You know, there's a hentai. It's about this girl being trained to be like the next anal, I don't know what it is. Easter, you say? Okay. I've probably seen it. It's a vampire hentai where the vampires don't sustain themselves by drinking blood. They sustain themselves through anal sex. And so specifically they always recruit these girls and train them up to be like able to take the massive and powerful schlong of the vampire guy. And so they recruit this pink-haired girl and train her up. And part of her training is like literally putting a funnel in her butt and just shoving hard-boiled eggs in there. And you saying, I could take 5 eggs, is just like, not core memory unlocked, but just like, oh yeah, I remember that hentai. Hang on, this isn't blood, this is anal sex. Give me air smile, hi. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah. Air lick, Yuli hug. Bubble hug, icy fire. I can take 5 eggs. Icy is back. Nature is healing. Axie wave. I will show you my eggplant. I bought it from the store last night. Smile wave. Easter say. Eggplants have nothing to do with Easter. Why would I be putting one in your mouth? I've probably seen it. Air link, smile, link. I don't have the link. I just remember it. Hi, Shiro. This is just like, oh, I remember this happening. You know, I probably saw it like 10 or 15 years ago. Well, I probably didn't even, I haven't even watched it. I've just seen clips of it. Yeah, okay, I have definitely seen it. Erlich, hang on, this isn't blood, this is anal sex. Core memory indeed. Alu Yuli, Alu chat. Yeah, I'm gonna sneeze again. Nope, fucking false alarm. Oh god, let's start stretching. I'm a little worried today because I guess I fucking slept wrong. My fucking left hip hurts a little right now. I'm like, God. This sucks. Don't drown Icy. I don't think I'm going to. Hi, Dehi. Will you be running today? Absolutely not. I might not even be walking today. I might be like crawling. Moist Mussy. Hi, Elder. I'll massage it, don't worry. Oh, God, I fucking wish. I'm not in danger of drowning, Global. Just suffocation. Yeah, we're not really in a map with a lot of... Well, there might be like a bathtub you could find, but we're in space. Running today from my mental problems? Yes. Physically? No. Alright, don't vent. My dog shows affection by playfully biting. Eric keeps biting me when I lick him. Does this mean he likes me? Yes. Absolutely. Hi, Ellie. I have a story about Ellie in my notes today. Holy. Also, did I just feel this come loose? Nope. What mental problems? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. You better be fucking ready for this. Uh-oh, Ellie. No, it's about you and Gamer. That's what it's about, Ellie. The worst one of all, I'm Australian. Hi, Kumi. Oh, lol. Ellie story time. I was gonna save it for later, but I'll tell it now. I was in VR chat. I'm hanging out with all the people that are drinking last night, right? We spent time with Core for her stream, and then we went to the other group, and we were spending a lot of time there. Ellie joins, and she's hanging out with us. And then somebody named Gamer101 joins. And for anybody that knows this name, hi, Josh. Gamer is somebody who mods for a lot of different Twitch channels. I have seen them in many, many different Twitch chats. I have known them for like 4 years, but only on Twitch. I've never met them in VR chat. I was sneezing again. Ugh. But I see them join, and I'm like, oh shit. I mean, this is a big instance. There's like 57 people here. I wonder who he's here to meet, but I'm gonna go like run over to them, because like I've literally seen their name around for years. But I run up to them, their avatar loads, it's the big like onesie pajamas that I've come to expect from them, so I know it's my Gamer. I'm like, holy shit, Gamer. Hi, I've never seen you in VR chat. And they're like, oh, I recognize your name. Hey, you know, we've seen each other for years. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, I just came to look for cuddles and fall asleep with someone. But, this instance seems a bit lively to fall asleep in. I was like, yeah. A lot of people drinking here and whatnot, right? And they go, yeah. I'm just looking for my friend with antlers. Hi, Wrath. With antlers? Are you looking for Ellie? And they're like, yeah, you know Ellie? And I'm sitting here thinking, hang on. I've known this person for like 5 years, and this is my first time meeting them in VR chat. Ellie's been in VR chat for like a year, and like they've already met this person. What the fuck? What? How the fuck do you know Ellie? I find out that Gamer knows Ryan. Ryan and Ellie had been hanging out like in the last week, and Gamer had met Ellie then. But I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck is Ellie? What the hell? Just a moment of like, how the heck did this happen? Gotta pick up your game, bunny boy. Gross Australians. Oh, lol. Lyric Josh, bless. Twitch mod, red flags. Lamau. Nealon being all, I know a place more secluded we could stay. No. You've been fucking... I get around one would say, gotta pick up your game, bunny boy. Yeah. I mean, what it really is I gotta be more like, hey, let's be friends on VR chat, let me add you, and just more pushy with that. There's a few people that like... Not a few people. There's a decent number of people that I have seen them around for years, and it's like, why aren't we friends yet? But neither of us is sending their friend requests. I like to joke that it's me out-bottoming them. That I'm just like, oh, I'm not going to send you the friend request because I'm the bottom, and I'm going to wait for the more dominant person to initiate, right? But then it means they're not on my friends list, and it's like, ah. I don't think I met them through Ryan, but, That's what they said. They said they joined on Ryan this last week and met you. Story of my life. I know a place you could get some cuddles if you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, that's true, I remember now. At a point you're making them feel like you don't want to add them. Yeah. Head pat stretch. Come here, Icy. I add people instantly. Anyone I see. Hi, Leon. Because people are like, why haven't we added each other yet? And I'm just like, because you have to do it. It's the rules. It's funny. I don't know. I like to... No one here added me. I haven't seen you in VR chat, Trogdor. I keep telling you to get on and add me. I like to be the one who is added. I like it when you send me the friend request, and I accept it, and then I get to go, yay, I was the bigger bottom. But like Trogdor said, at a point, they're probably thinking, oh, Yulin doesn't want to add me, so I'm never going to. And it's like, no, I absolutely would. I was just wanting you to do it. There's also some people that like... Oh my god, my allergies. Fuck, I didn't sneeze. There's also some people that like, I don't know, they probably like, oh, Yulin streams, so I'm not gonna like add them. Yada yada, I don't know. There's probably just a million different thoughts that go into it for adding and not adding people. I'll add you if I saw you, Trogdor. But then someone I wasn't talking to adds me. I side-eye and decline. SMH Yulin boasting on having the bigger bottom. Uh-huh. The bit has gone on too far. Add people, femboy. It's less of a bit and more of a like... I just gotta be more considerate of like what people could possibly be thinking. Hang on a minute. Aren't you the one that sent me a friend request? You're saying I'm the bigger bottom than you? Have we added each other in VR chat? I don't remember. No. You sent me the friend request. Because on Discord, I tried to send you pictures of my butt. And I was like, Smile, you have safety settings on. Unless you add me as a friend, we can't share these. And so then you added me, and then I sent you pictures of my butt. I'm barely comfy adding people I know through Twitch. I basically wait for requests or take chance. Fingers crossed. I'm Shy Cat. I'm also the worst at any kind of conversation. Actually incorrect. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Haxie. The worst? Ayatolic. I never had anyone in VR chat because if someone should be added, I'll probably see them in the same places events anyways. Alright, well I'm glad that you are the bigger bottom. Can this guy go one stream without talking about his bottom? Nope. We're at the bendies. I only talk about games people hate, and as of late, it's just me crying about them. Alright, that brings up the menu. Hi, Sun Suraj. Which game's currently Divi? World of Warcraft. That's me answering for Divi, because I know they've been playing that a lot. Much to my dismay, the crying is PoE14. Thank you for the follow. Wow, it's fun right now, though. But people get the yuck when I tell them it's retail. Dude, it's crazy to me, Divi. Because retail isn't bad. It's just not innovating right now. It's just been the same that it's been for the past, like, 4 years. And, like, it's not bad. It's just not doing enough right now to be good. It's, I would say, mid. But people are like, it's the worst thing ever. It's the most fun thing. It's genuinely awful. And it's like, When was the last time you played again? Oh, the last time I played was Wrath of the Lich King. Right, okay. Thank you for weighing in on this thing you haven't actually experienced in 15 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finishing up Kata, getting ready for Mop. I really like a lot of the extra modes that WoW is doing. I've kind of fallen out of retail. Like, I didn't do the Undermine patch at all. I would really like Season of Discovery, but, like, they just had Season 9 or something, and I, like, never really started. So I'm like, oh, I'm so far behind, I don't want to. But when they do things like Mop Remix or Plunderstorm, I'm, like, super into it. And so I'm waiting for, I think Legion Remix is the next one they're doing. Miss of Pandaria Classic, I probably wouldn't play. I don't normally play the Classic servers. Legion Remix, I'm going to be playing a shit ton of. Finishing up Kata, getting ready for Mop. I have a few friends that are way into the Kata Classic. I don't play, but what races class do you play? Dylan, have you played Five Nights at Femboys? Nope. I'm a super chicken shit scaredy cat. And so I find Minecraft scary. Being in the caves and hearing zombie noises but not being able to find them, absolutely horrifying. I played Subnautica one time, and I have aquaphobia, fear of drowning. And so Subnautica was genuinely the most stressful 12 hours of my life. Right now, I'm a Night Elf Demon Hunter. The last time I really played WoW before was BFA, so it feels nice and fresh. I'm not getting you anything till you start working on Blue again. Oh. Legion Remix looks hype. Wow, Yuli, I'm curious about WoW, and you're gonna roast me because I've never played it? Huh? I didn't roast you at all, Icy Fire. I'd go back to WoW, but I always end up just playing it alone. Haxie, if you wanted, there is a group that you would be welcome to. It has Nixor, Kimmy, Willow Wren. That group you would not be alone with. You might be a little alone right now. It'd be best to get into it during, like, right when a patch comes out. And it's kind of winding down right now. But in like 2 months or so, they'll have another big patch that a lot of that group will be like really, really into it. If you wanted to. Cat and Mop are my babies. Retail is good right now, but Arena kind of weird. Retail rating is really good right now, though. Yeah. Retail is like, it's just clean. Like, it's just polished and good. And like, it's not really innovating right now. So if you've been playing the whole time, you're gonna look at retail and go, oh, this is fucking the same shit again. And it's, you know, I wouldn't say a downtrend. I'd say it's actually trending up right now, but they need to figure something out. But the actual game that's there, it's solid. It's polished. It's literally nothing but quality of life changes. I drowned once. It was chill. I was going to play Kata Classic, but my friends didn't want to meet my one condition, so I skipped it. You said that if people talk about WoW and you never played it, that my opinion is invalid? No. That's not what I said at all. That is an extreme reach that you're doing just to be fucking antagonistic, you goofball. I don't like it when people are critical of WoW, or anything, that they haven't played. When somebody's sitting there going, Destiny 2 is such a bad game, I hate it, and it's like, okay, when was the last time you played? Oh, I literally never played Destiny 2, I just really like Destiny 1. I'm not gonna say Destiny 2 is perfect, but like, could you have at least tried it? Could you have at least maybe played it a little in the last year or two before you just start conversations with I hate Destiny 2? I was really good, but getting blackout drunk in VR chat every morning and night is just better and less effort. Holy. I'm gonna be drinking tonight. I very rarely drink, but we're gonna be trying to drink tonight. Oh, critical. Yay, high-end content on 350 ping. It will probably be less than 350. Kimmy does it. Now, Kimmy's fucking psychotic and enjoys it. I think she's on about 200. Yeah, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. High-end content on Hyping doesn't sound super ideal. Can't believe Yulin would bully Icy live on stream. Writing the twit longer already? It's because he does this every time. I'll be like, I don't like it when people complain about this unceremoniously. And then Icy comes in and is like, right, Yulin fucking hates me. He would disembowel me on the spot. This is why no one loves poor Icy. And I'm like, I'm gonna strangle you. Low-key, WoW has been so little effort for me. I was kind of spooked with how far I have gotten. Hi, Rabo. Drunk walking, let's go. Makes up falsehoods about bottom size, and then bullies Icy Fire Mage. Oh my goodness. I have like 5 more squats to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had my first D2 experience a few weeks ago, and I got really addicted. I'm not a first-person shooter gamer. Gun games just don't do it for me. But I look at Destiny 2, and I think they've got really cool lore. I think they have, constant updates coming out, which is good for a live service game. I look at their numbers, and there's a lot of people playing Destiny 2. They're not really subscribers, but active player base is in the millions. And when you look at that, it's like, okay, typically a game to do that over years has to have something good about it. It can't just be like awful, trash, hate its player base. It's gonna have some selling points. Yet for some reason, there's so many people that play Destiny 1 and hi Devilgated. There's so many people that play Destiny 1, never played Destiny 2, or played it for like a month when it first came out, 7 years ago? And they are just like, Destiny 2 was the worst thing to ever happen to gaming. I hate Destiny 2 so much. Destiny 2 literally, killed gaming for me. I don't have fun anymore. It killed my parents, and, I will forever hate Destiny 2. In fact, it's part of my personality now, that video games come up, and I just talk about how much I hate Destiny 2, and it's just like, when you see somebody complaining about Destiny 2, ask them. Ask them when the last time they played Destiny 2 was, and I swear, half the time, they will just immediately go, I haven't played it since it launched from Destiny 1. And it's like, okay, do you not understand how fucking annoying it is? Hi, Measter. Destiny 2 is fucking trash. When was the last time you played Destiny 2, Meathies? Do you not understand how annoying it is that, you were just so ready to complain about this thing you haven't played in 5 years? A bit before final shape. That's better than what I see a lot of the time. Who me? I'm innocent. I don't like WoW. I have never played it. I despise subscription-based games, and if the game is no longer that game model, it doesn't change this opinion due to the first impression burning any goodwill I could offer. See, I feel the exact opposite, Smile. I very much prefer subscription-based games, because then that's how it's paying for the game. You don't have a well, you shouldn't have a microtransaction shop. You don't have a game shop. You don't have, little bundles. Now, sadly, all of these games have discovered, wait, we can just do both? But, you look back at Wrath of the Lich King. They had the subscription. And then everything else in it was, you just played it, you got it through the game. And you compared that to, free-to-play games where content came out way slower, right? Content would be, every 2 years, whereas in WoW, it was, every 6 months. And I very much preferred the subscription model. Now, it's kind of changed. Now you've got, the game shop on top of the subscription, which is a little annoying, but FPS fucking pog stream. We'll just have to come sit on Yulin later to keep Icy safe. Just frustrating when people are like, yeah, you have to come play with us. Because they one time felt what it's like to play on the ping you do for them, and they then refuse to play like that. Oh, for sure, Haxie. I try to accommodate that. There's a group of League of Legends friends that I have that if I play with them, I try to play on EU, but they're all goofballs. They're like, no, all 4 of us will play on NA, and I'm like, no. Matthews resubscribed for 12 months at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 21 months. Oh boy. That is max incline. We're gonna see if we can do that today, Matthews. My hip has actually been bothering me today, so I might be like, I'm in physical pain. I don't know if I can do this. Destiny 2 is fucking trash. I got into Destiny 2 for a little bit as a new player. God, I'm so far behind. As a new player, I didn't like how the content was behind a paywall and it drove me away. Understandable. D2's biggest downfall is not having good transmog. Everyone and everything is ugly. Yep, America being the center of the universe for online game infrastructure is famed, so do you have to play a game every update to keep your hatred valid? Not necessarily every update. I just dislike it when somebody hasn't played in the last, like, 5 years, but, like, all they have to say on a thing is negative. Really, you can manage lagging like shit. A bit before final shape, even D2 players think D2 is trash. That's not true, though, because it has millions of players. D2 is actually trash. Hi, Princess. I don't know anything about Destiny. All I've seen is people play to get the highest number of armor pieces. Matt Pat. Why is Icy Fire so very cute? Hi, Nick. Effort, personality, discipline, dedication. Here's how gaming from different regions is. Majority region plays on their ping. We're generally used to lagging like shit, but the fact you care enough to offer that makes the difference. 5 years. The caveat I have with this is half the time I end up playing builds, like parry builds, because I'm a loser. They just do not work on high ping. I've only done it with League of Legends. League of Legends is the one game where I've got the EU account to play with the EU boys. I wouldn't be against making more accounts in other places, you know, so long as it's not like... Well, in WoW, they typically let you, like... Do they let you have a US account and make EU characters? I don't remember. Also, you know, the moral of the story is that we should all go play Heroes of the Storm. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3. NA-EU is split? Damn. You have to rebuy and you have to rebuy as well? Hi, Yuki. How did D&D go? I see that you finished up. Yeah, Yuki hug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, do you know how many people play Tarkov? I guarantee that at least 90% of those players fucking despise Tarkov. Just because a lot of people play a game doesn't mean they all like the game. I'll just disagree with that. I think if people are playing a game, it's usually because they like it. There's a lot of people that are complainers. Oh my god, there's so many people that just, they cannot shut their mouth about complaining, but will still log on to the game and would rather do that than anything else. I have played with so many of those people on other games that, like, you just ask them, right? You're just like, dude, why are you complaining so much? Why are you even playing this game if you hate it? And they're like, what? I love this game. I'm having a blast. The last 5 hours of every 2 seconds you open your mouth is said otherwise, but they're having a blast. They're having a good time. Did you listen in a bit? Not necessarily. I opened the stream and was lurking. But D&D, I don't know how far you are in the campaign, and typically D&D streams are... D&D/roleplay streams are hard for me to watch. Good counting. It's the worst when you get pigeonholed into a limited amount of builds, because it's a game where the majority of builds need like 8 ping. Oh, it fucking sucks. That sounds awful. Just insert the Tyler 1 clip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, because there wasn't a lot to listen to. Our DM got distracted a lot. Oh no. A lot of those people's reactions are just, there's nothing else to play. A lot of their reactions are just an excuse for them complaining as much. I get it. Some people are just, they're complainers. That's just how they vent. That's just how they get it out of their system. And it sucks to be like that. Because it's such a, like, Debbie Downer thing on everyone around you that it's like, you know, you don't want to spend all your time with complainers. I'm taking a quick Advil because my hip fucking hurts. It sucks to, like, just constantly be around somebody that just, they never have anything nice to say about anything. All they do is complain. All they do is gripe. All they do is bitch and moan. And it's like, dude, you're kind of bringing me down because this is all you have to say. It sucks. Whoa. But, like, I get it. I get that, like, some people, that's just how they go through life, and that's how they deal with their, complaints and problems, is they vocalize what they don't like, and then they feel better from it. Who brought up HOTS? Qme did.
'You got this.
32 start, 35 end. I like to bring up that games are very much made to be addictive. So some people can play a lot of a game and still hate it because they're just hooked. Oh, right. There, I gotta ask before I forget. Did Elon call you a good boy and lick you yesterday? I said that you said hi. One of those games is PoE 2. If I'm playing with non-OCE, most of the builds I love to play don't work. That sucks. Cat, why is Elon so very cute? This guy just keeps on yapping, bruh. Who brought up HOTS? Chat, why is Elon so very cute? Dedication, hard work, and natural talent. Or it was get on HOTS right fucking now. Get on HOTS, let's fucking play, bitch. You let me down again? Oh my god. I'm not gonna lick error for you. That's your responsibility. 1 minute down. Oh god. Also straight back. It is straight! Yeah. Are we halfway? 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds, then we're halfway. Hi, Neko-san. Thank you for the follow. Halfway there. Ah. I don't know, to go back to what I was talking about. Come on, you 3 reps of 1 minute planks. It's 1 minute. It's 1 rep of 3 minute planks. There's people that just, like, they complain and that's how they get stuff out of their system. That's just how they go through life. And I'm very sympathetic to those people because I feel like they just push everyone away. People like positive people. Think of, like, Nixwar, Senril. Somebody who's just, like, they're positive all the time. They're just always nice. They're always, saying good things about you or other things or what they like. And it's just like, damn, I like being around this positive person. My day is brighter for it. 3 minutes, damn. Alright, Femboy, tell me what your favorite ice cream is. Chocolate? Vanilla's okay, strawberry's okay. I had pecan recently, that was pretty good. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Oh, God. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You are not one of those complainers, Matthews.
You did it.
I'm also saying that I'm sympathetic to those people. Don't leave, goofball. Everyone has moments when they complain. But when it's your personality, and it becomes an issue, not necessarily an issue, it's just, you know, people are going to want to be around you less. Positivity makes the world a better place. Most times. There's some positivity that's just, like toxic positivity. Or like disingenuine positivity. People don't like being around that. Like being around positive people? Damn, no wonder why he hates me. I don't hate anyone. No, that's not true. There's a few people I hate. But nobody here. There's nobody in this stream that I really hate. There's a few people that push my buttons. But even them, I'm like, this is a small part of them. I'm still happy they're here. I'm here to complain about video games and eat hot chip. So tone the negative down to doses if you got a vent. I guess. I mean, realistically, just move away from it. Like, but I don't know. That's a personal journey for each person. That's not my call to make her. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. Because on one hand, it's like you should embrace who you are and, be proud of yourself and who you are. But on the other hand, like, there are things about yourself that people may or may not like. And it's up to you to decide if you want to keep that because it's you, or if you want to change that because you might be better off without it. I can't believe Yulin hates the British. Toxic positivity. Hey, dumbass, you're amazing. What would be a good example of toxic positivity? Somebody's going through, a tough time. And I'm just like, well, I don't think you should focus on that. Just smile. Just make sure you smile. Seems like Yulin enjoyed the 12. We haven't even gotten to it, Shocky. I'm old and my hip hurts today. And we haven't even started walking. Yulin hates me stealing his wounds pop from the beta. I actually don't mind it now. I kind of just let everyone else pop wounds because I don't run Flare. I hope the only button I push is the love one. I just disliked as a new player to it. I had to wait months to get exotics to be able to play fun builds. Yeah, Deadlin. Hi, Shocky. Seems like Yulin enjoyed. Your dad died? That's crazy, cheer up. Oh, you're not old, shush. Heartbreaker is the one you want for breaking wounds. You want Heartbreaker and you want Flare. But I do think you're right. I think Heartbreaker is better. Well, not better, but it's going to get you more damage on breaking wounds. Flare makes you do more damage when you create wounds? I thought it did more damage to wounds as well as make them more likely to happen. Ow, fucking ow. I'm worried about my hip. You guys wait there for a moment. Icy, can we later play Monhun? I need something to counteract this boring D&D session. Oh my goodness, Yuki. Don't be too harsh on your DM. Not every session is a good one. But they're still doing the tough job of DMing. And this was one of the better sessions. If you are complaining about this session, but this is one of the better sessions, are you even having fun? Gotta turn Bunny back on. Icy, can we later? Yeah. I played Monster Hunter Wilds with a friend who was a wound whore. We were both playing Longsword. Was like, just go for wounds when you don't have red bar so we can get back to it easier. That's what I'm doing. As I watch them, full red bar takes 7 wounds. No. No, it does an extra burst of damage when you create a wound. And it makes it easier. Part breaker makes you do more damage when breaking wounds. Okay, okay. I thought it was like... I guess I just interpreted it wrong. I admittedly just run Gormagala set because I don't want to... Not that I don't want to deal with wounds, but most of the sets are like crit based. And Gormagala doesn't deal with crits, it's just raw attack. So that's the one I like, being a Gunlance player. Okay. We open this. Oh god, this is going to be... This is going to be a fucking time. Let's start walking. I'm getting better at offset attacks, though. Hell yeah. Oh. Alright. The fucking incline is raising. Yulin, may I please pet the tail? Yes, of course. I think it's Divvy Eat time. The last time I said I didn't want to play, he had a meltdown and went no contact with anyone? Are you sure you're having fun? It's still raising. No. Oh, I thought she was saying, no, like, no, I'm totally having fun. Like I said, no, I'm not. Then why are you playing? What does your treadmill adapt to the video? Wait, does your treadmill adapt to the video? Do that manually. I do it manually. Specifically, I set it at 2.5 miles per hour. And then the incline is based on you guys giving me stuff. Which... I need to adjust the camera a little bit. It'd be cool if it adjusted to the video. But I also am a sellout. And so I like scaling it to however you guys have gifted. However much you guys have gifted. Every $3 I get is 1% incline. I think it's Divvy EP time. Good night, Divvy. Sleep well. World, though, not wilds. Rest well, EP Divvy. Like I said, no, I'm not. Why is Icy Fire so very cute? Top 3 weapons. Any mods? I don't think so. I don't have any. I'm gonna be honest, Yuki. This sounds like a waste of time to play the Dungeons & Dragons session. If you're not having fun, then why are you doing it? Well, you're doing it so that this friend of yours doesn't have a meltdown. But, like... fuck that. If you have a friend that's going to throw a meltdown because you don't want to play Dungeons & Dragons with them, that's just shitty. If they can't, like... How do I word this? If they're the type of person that they only want to be friends with you when you're doing what they want, that's shitty. And, you can't enable them. You just can't. Oh my god, the treadmill's loud right now. Give me a sec, I write something to you in DMs. Okay. Lance bow, heavy bowgun. But I can play greatsword, light bowgun, hammer, gun lance, charge blade. That's nice. Icy Fire, may I please touch the red ball above your head? We're gonna go 2.3 for a bit. I'm like literally limping. My favorite 3 weapons. Switch axe, gun lance, and insect glaive. I would say I know how to play... no, hang on. I would say I know how to play lance and gun sword and sword and shield as well. So those 6, I trust you can play all weapons, Matt. I just asked top 3 to get an idea. Oh, today's gonna be so hard. Heal and wiggle. Oh, I had a phase of that, Yuki. I had a phase where... Oh shit, that's right, Shiro joined. You need to go to the 2nd floor, Shiro. Icy Fire's coming to find you. You need to go to the 2nd floor and then find the airlock. Oh, hunting horn, sword and shield, longsword. I'm so incredibly lost this map. Can't find out how to get to you. I remember when I was like middle school or high school. I had a day where... You sound tired, Elin? A little bit. Not necessarily tired. But, like, I slept on my side wrong. My hip is like, it hurts with each step. And so as I'm walking, I'm kind of like, ow, ow, ow. And it's making me tense up my leg a little bit. Which is probably making it worse. That sounds really bad. I just took an Advil. We will feel better in a little bit of time. When you wearing a collar, IRL? When someone puts it on Blue Twitch and I approve it? We should play Monhun sometime, Princess. No, okay. Going back to high school, though. I remember I had a day where I was like... I was at a friend's house, and I was like, dude, I really want to play through the Halo 2 story. Let's just play through the entire Halo 2 campaign. And he was just like, I don't really want to. And I was very pushy. I wasn't taking no for an answer. I wanted to be selfish and get my way. And we played like 2 stages. He's like, dude, I'm not doing this. And I remember being like, God, he's such a jerk. He won't even play Halo 2 with me. What the fuck? We love this. And I think he said something like, bro, this sucks. Like, you're not thinking about what I want to do. And I don't remember what he said exactly. But that put into my head, oh wait. That does kind of suck of me. Because what if he was like, all I want to do is play this game. And wouldn't take no for an answer. Ah, that sucks. I'm not being a good friend right now. And so, like, I'm thinking of that with your friend, Pet Yuki. Where it's like, you don't want to play Dungeons & Dragons. But if you say, I'm not having fun right now, and stop, then they're gonna, like, have a melty, and just, like, go no contact for a couple weeks? That's shitty. Honestly, it's kind of manipulative. If I... What you made the mistake with, Yuki, is playing with them again. If somebody did that with me, I would never play Dungeons & Dragons with them again. If they, like, threw a tantrum over Dungeons & Dragons, and then they were like, hey, let's play again, I'd be like, nope. You, after last time, nope. BRB, Googling something unrelated. I don't want to go back to high school. Yeah, fair. I see feet to another cutie. It's Frost Shiro. Hey, Frost Shoes. Friendly. Keep LOS clear. Ice Fire, do I have permission to cuddle you? Hi, Nanoda. Nano, I suck at ARPGs like Last Epoch. I was pretty decent at Diablo 3. But, like, Diablo 4 came out, and I never reached endgame. And then I played Last Epoch when that first came out, and I only got to, like, level 60 or 70. And then Path of Exile 2, I only got to, like, Act 2 Cruelty mode. I just, like, can't fucking get to the endgame since Diablo 3. Now, that being said, Last Epoch is really fun. On the new season, I'm up to, like, 22 on my Prime list. Kind of just chipping away at it. You're where I just got to in LE then. In Last Epoch, the level 60 character was my first time. That was season 0. With this season, I'm only like level 22. But I want to play a Swarmkeeper. I want to play a Swarmkeeper Beastmaster. So I'm 20 points Primalist, 25 points Druid just to get Swarmkeeper form. And then everything else is Hiveling damage. And I just have the fucking zoo of 20 Locusts with me. Last 2 seasons I got to Lagon and got bored. Were you dying to Lagon, or were you beating him? Because I remember the first season, a lot of people were struggling to kill him. I got past him, because I just had a super dying but not much trying. I got past him because I had a super defensive build that just could tank the laser. And everyone else was just like, what the fuck do I do, bro? Ice Fire, do I have permission to cuddle you? Sure. I don't have to go watch more wrestling. Bye, Femboy and Femboy Enjoyers. Bye, Trogdor. Wait, don't leave yet. Have fun, Trogdor. I was talking to my friends that you were in the WrestleMania stuff. And a few of them were really jealous. They're like, dude, that shit's so expensive. I wish I could go. Mwah. Have fun, Trog. Oh. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Now check DMs in Kleinlin. Okay, Ice Fire, how big can your avatar get? It is, I'm broke. This season I just held the Heartseeker button. And he just perished? Hell yeah. It seems like they made Act 1 a shit ton easier. I remember the first time I played. And everything was like, oh man, I'm like fighting for my life by level 10. When I fight a boss, it's like, I'm fighting a boss. It's a struggle. And this time I've got like 3 uniques by level 20. And bosses just fall over. Alright. I'm reading this quietly, Yuki. Because you did send it as a DM. Okay, you didn't mention it? Okay. Yuki? Cut him out. Cut him out. That is extremely manipulative behavior. You are not responsible for it. Okay? Him doing those actions because you didn't play a Dungeons and Dragons game with him, there's 0 obligation or responsibility on your part. Fuck him. Fuck this guy. He's trash. I'm hesitant to believe he did that at all. Or if he's just guilt-tripping you to be manipulative. But if it's real, fuck him. He's still a bad person. You don't own that. You are not responsible for him. Hi, Senril. Sentinel, my plan was to come back. I didn't think you guys were gonna be in the ARG maps for the rest of the night. You guys were just in it. I was like, oh shit. And 3 hours later, I'm like, damn, they're still there. They did go a long time. I thought you guys would be there for another hour and then I'd come back to like other comfy maps. But when I was going to bed at like 2 a.m., she was like still going, almost passing out. She's like, we gotta solve the puzzle. And I'm like, okay. It's that time of the night again. Time for me to do a magic trick and say I'm going to bed. Sit here for 30 minutes still talking. Then say I'm going to bed again. Good night. We'll give you a good night kiss too, Smile. But you have to go now. Smile, you have to actually go to bed now and try to fall asleep. None of this lollygagging and dragging your feet for 30 minutes, okay? You listening to me? Good night, Smile. Mwah. Off you go. Sleep well. Ah. Ah. Ugh. Yeah, that's totally fine. Night, Smile. Good night. You have a chibi as well, Icefire. Chibi? They did go a long time. Main reason I did get on is because it was just 5 hours of ARGs. Didn't get on, it's 5 hours of ARGs. Do I do it politely or just block him everywhere? If you can handle being like, hey, I hate this campaign. I hate that you're manipulating me into play it with threats of these actions that you've done in the past. I don't want to do this. I feel like you're holding me hostage. You want to play a game or do this that I'm down to do? Sure. But this D&D campaign is not fun for me. I'm out. If you can handle that, saying that to his face, and you could handle the potential worst case scenario of his backlash, that would be the best thing. If you can't, if that's a really intimidating and struggle, if that's a really intimidating prospect, then no, just block him. Just block him. At the end of the day, you gotta take care of yourself. Huh? Funny thing, we already did that and he just said, sorry, I'm not doing it on purpose. Then that's fine. Again, you gotta prepare for the worst case scenario, right? So, one of the worst case scenarios would be him guilt tripping you. And if he says, you know, sorry, I'm not doing it on purpose, then it's okay, well, I'm not enjoying this. I appreciate that you're sorry, but yeah, I'm out. You can be formal and polite and be like, hey, good to know that you're not doing it maliciously. But do not give an inch. Do not, like, relent. Do not go, oh, well, if you're not doing it on purpose, maybe I could do it again. No, no, no. You do not give an inch. I gave up at 7 a.m. That's the Midwest goodbye. You must not know what a chibi is, Icy Fire. You think he deserves the courtesy. Polite, in my opinion. In the second they give aggro, leave. Actions speak louder than words. All the sorries in the world do not mean shit if the behavior doesn't change. Let me write a 2-hour message. Eland, I would like a chibi version of this avatar. I also would. And I have commissioned one. I have a friend who is making chibi avatars of other friends. And I was like, make me one! And he was like, I'll do it for free. But you have to show proof that you bought the model. And, which I did. It was like 20 bucks. And he was like, you're on the waiting list. I will get to it when I get to it. But no promises. I may never get to it. And I was like, okay! And that's where we're at. Honestly, though, best of luck. It sucks, Yuki. It's really hard. I can say prepare for the worst. And, you know, often you expect the worst to be like, well, fuck you. That's often not the worst. the worst they can do is, you're right, I knew you weren't having fun, I'm just such a piece of shit, yada. They can just go lay heavy on the guilt trip, and it's just like, ugh, stop. But that's manipulative. Whether they're trying to do it or not, it's manipulative, and they're saying those things to get what they want. It sucks. It totally sucks. Correct, I'm ill-informed. Hey, Dino Zoomies. Good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. I had a tough conversation with, like, that Yuki. Not necessarily that they were, you know, not fun to play with and ruining everything. But that they were, like... They were just being really shitty to me. And it came to a head when they were a streamer, and they kind of made me look like a bad person to their community. And then they said, don't talk to me about this. The next day, they start talking to me about this. They're like, I'm ready to talk to you about this. I'm ready for your apology. And I was like, fuck you. You've done this and this and this. Apology my ass. I want you gone. Don't talk to me. Yada yada. And we just argued for like an hour. We just argued. And I'm sitting there arguing like, this guy's been fucking riding me through the ringer. I don't want to, like, give him anything. I don't want to apologize. I'm not going to. And I would just address all of his things and try to shut down any accusations. And after an hour of that, he was just like, it doesn't even seem like you want to make up. And I was like, motherfucker, I don't. I'm gonna give you the courtesy of not just blocking you outright, but, like, make up? Be friends again? No. Absolutely not. And the conversation basically ended because he'd been arguing in a way to, like, get me to apologize. To get me to say sorry and can we go back to being friends. And the moment he found out that was not my goal, he was like, oh, I guess we're done then. Some people try to turn your friends against you as a form of manipulation too. That's why being polite is important. If someone explodes at a polite refusal, it reflects on them instead. Nodders. I hate when people think just talking shit out make everything go away. Like, no, fucker, you hurt me. Talking shit out is definitely a step in the right direction. I don't know, when people refuse to talk about stuff, that's infuriating to me. If somebody's, like, hurtful, and then you're like, hey, that was hurtful, can we talk about this? And they're like, no, didn't do shit, quit crying. That's shit. But, like, when they go too far the other way, when they know they're hurtful and they're just like, oh, I can apologize it away. That's horrendous. That's just as bad. Takes two to have a conversation. I had someone try to turn a community on me because I was better friends with someone than they were. And it was hurting their chances to get with this someone. That's so insane. That's literally like Desperate Housewives drama. How do people think that works out for them? Apologizing should always come with correcting the behavior. And everyone knows this person. Oh god, Haxie, I want to know who it is so badly. Obviously, don't say it in Twitch chat. If you said it in my DMs, you'd be gossiping, and you shouldn't do that. You absolutely shouldn't do that. But my god, I want you to. My god, I want to know so badly. But you shouldn't. You shouldn't put it in my DMs. That's a big fault of mine. I love gossip. I know when it's wrong, but fuck, I love collecting the information, bad or good. There's a lot of times where I have kind of upset people because I just want to collect info, right? I just want to, like, know more about a person. And I haven't always realized I'm kind of digging into, like, trauma or painful stuff with them. It was... I will say, though, they've done it to so many people that no one believed me till it happened to them. There's a name... Actually... I'm gonna DM Haxie. Oh god, I'm in streamer mode. I can't find Haxie. I can't say, though. Is it a rabbit hole of some extremely toxic people? Start conversation. This one. Nope. That is... There's not even an H in their name! Why did it bring up that one? Okay, here we go. Doki, huh? Cringe, Lamau. I wanna know too. Jesus, I'm sorry that happened to you. Conversationally. Hi, Zuby. I would like to be your friend, Yulin. Okay. Hell yeah. Are you wanting to, like, friend me on VR chat, or? I mean, can't say here. Why did you say that name? That is another can of worms? Oh, shit. The one I mentioned, I could say a lot about, but obviously I'm not going to on stream. Okay. What about this one? The plot thickens. Hi, I see Fire Zuby. Just your friend in general, Elin? Hell yeah. I'll get the mop for the amount of tea that is being spilled. You went around that one for shit? Okay. If it's not those two, I have no idea. There's one person that I'm thinking it could be that I'm like, oh god, I hope it's not that one. This is your fault, Lind. You dropped your streak. It's at 15 now, Zuby. What happened? Hi, Noodles. God, guys, I just want to fucking, like, talk to Haxie about shit right now. 5 a.m.? Hell yeah. Because you did a hecking late night stream? No, I didn't. Hi, Denny's Grand Slam. Zuby, you can look at my times on the Twitch tracker. They are all the same. Hi, Bean. Hope you're doing well. I was struggling the first mile. I woke up and, like, I slept on my side wrong. So I literally had, like, 70-year-old hip pain. I was literally limping around. Now we are hopped up on painkillers, and we're fine. But we do have 12 incline. I lost track of time. Good morning, chat. Core stream is a late night Elin stream. I'ma just get high right now? Hell yeah. Where was I? Where was I? But I was here every day? I don't know what to tell you, Zuby. I haven't done any extra streams. I got my brother and I got so high on Tuesday. He said, "Here, take a hit of this," and handed me the fucking lighter. It's funny. I was hanging out with somebody recently, and they had the most high conversation of their life, where they were like, it was something like, I sleep 3 times a day, because I nap here, and I sleep then, but it goes over the midnight thing, so I'm also sleeping once the next day. And everybody's like, that's not how it works. You sleep 2 times a day. And they're like, no, it's 3. That means I'm getting, like, super efficient sleep. And someone in the group was just like, you are literally high and fucking stupid. Stop talking. Must have been a hot topic. Okay. Alright. Why the heck do your VODs have so many views? Well, each viewer counts as a view for the VOD. So let's say I have an average of 30 viewers at any time. Oh. Excess overlay just died. I fucking hate excess overlay, guys. I gotta come over here. Open Steam. Library. Access overlay. Launch. Okay. That's launching. Kiss Shiro to cheer myself up. That was bad, because I should probably ask before doing stuff like that. I can't see you guys at all yet. Access overlay is being fucking slow to launch. There we go. Okay. Bring up that window. Bring up this window. Is fine? Hell yeah. If I have an average of like 30 viewers, Zuby, what that really is like 25 viewers, and 5 people coming in, 5 people leaving. Each of those people count as 1 VOD view. So if like over an hour, I've had 25 people there the whole time, and like 75 people rotating in and out, that's gonna be 100 views for the VOD. That's why VODs have so many views. Because most people do not, like, stay the whole time. A lot of you do. Hi, Kyle. A lot of you pop in and stay here the whole time. A lot of people will tune in, watch 10 minutes, go somewhere else. But those count as the same number of views. Alright, don't crash this time. Oh my god, okay. I just read the Haxie stuff and I'm like, what? Holy shit, Haxie, I just want to sit with you for like 2 hours cuddling and talking about shit. I will say this, Haxie. That is not the first time I have heard about that person. Oh, I thought it was just VOD watchers? Not so crazy then? Yeah. People don't actually like me, Zooey. It's just part of the system. My VODs aren't doing well. I fucking love German bluntness. Good morning, not so crazy then, Jack. Icy is fine. Non-consensual kissing. Right, I mean, Irene, calm chat. He'll see us soon. I have written the message. Just asking my friend if she wants to add anything. And we'll send it. I am so close to just saying, fuck it, I block you. Yulin wants gossip time. You got this. Yulin becoming gossip channel. Fuck you, we like you, Yulin. Yeah, I bet it's not. Hi. I missed what you said.
I said good.
Good morning.
I didn't sleep very well, but I got distracted by you.
Treadmill
not
tea
late.
time Tuesdays. God. No, Here's the thing. I have my displeasure for people in 4 categories. And this is fucking neurotic as shit. But when I don't like somebody, I think of which of the 4 categories they go into. Category 1 is, I genuinely hate this person, and the world would be a better place without them. This is like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Trump. People that I look at as so evil that, like, I don't think I would feel remorse if they died. If I was the one that did it. I'd be like, yep, I did a good thing, this person is genuinely evil. Level 3 is like, this person is awful, and they are maliciously so, but they haven't affected people on such a grand scale that I think they deserve death. I just want them to go away. I just want them to be stopped. Hi, Maru. I want them to be stopped, and I want them to, like, go away. This is like Arcadum, who I think he's shitty. I think he's damn near evil, but he has the potential to, like, change, and he hasn't, like, ruined lives on a scale of, you know, dozens of people and ruined their lives forever. He has negatively affected a lot of people and been horrible. But, like, I still think they could be fixed. I still think they could change for the better. I just also want them to go away. Level 2 is like, I don't think they're evil, but they did some really bad shit. But it was kind of just incompetence. This is like Hazard. For anybody that doesn't know, Hazard was taking donations and running charity streams and kind of just collecting the money, which is super evil. That's super fucked up. He was doing it because he became addicted to the feeling of feeling loved, and he did it because it really changed, like he would get that attention. Hi, Sarah's. And it made him feel like he mattered. It made him feel like people loved him and cared about him. And he needed that affirmation, which, sadly, came from tricking people, running a charity, you know, because he has cancer bills, and people, you know, raising $7,000 for his cancer treatments made him feel loved. It made him feel like he mattered to people. And he was only getting that feeling from people donating to his fake charities. It's an incompetence. It's a stupidity. It's fucked up, and he hurt a lot of people. But I don't think it came from a place of like, "Nyahaha, I'm tricking them and they don't know any better." It came from a place of, "Oh God, I need this. I need this. This makes me feel loved. I don't hate myself when people are showing love like this. Oh God, I shouldn't be doing this." Again, he can be fixed. He can change. But go away, get the fuck out of here. Level 1 is just people that I don't like and I don't get along with, but they're not doing anything wrong. We know someone, Haxie, who I can tell you about later, that I've never had a positive experience with them. Never once in my life. And, like, it almost feels like they go out of their way. Shut the fuck up, Kyle. It almost feels like they go out of their way to piss me off and make me feel bad. And, like, I just don't ever want to deal with them. But we have so many mutual friends, and all of their mutual friends will say, oh, this person, they're so nice. They're so sweet. They don't have a mean bone in their body. And I'm like, I'm not going to talk about this with you because it's just going to come off as me, like, trying to sabotage them and gossip about them. But I think they're an asshole. If you all have fun with that asshole, sure, go ahead. But for me, hi, Dore. It just feels, I hate being around them. I don't want them to change. I just don't want to be friends with them. Hi, Proxy. The person you mentioned, Haxie, I feel like that's between 1 and 2. That feels like a really negative thing that they're doing. I don't know if they know they're doing it, but... Yulin wants gossip time. You got this. Yulin becoming gossip channel. Yeah, that's not. Fuck you. We like you, Yulin. I feel very loved. I felt very loved before streaming. Once I started streaming, my cup runneth over. I don't think you guys have ever seen me have like a breakdown and just like, I can't. I'm overwhelmed by how loved I am. But I definitely turn numb to it. In my mind, I'm very aware of it. Outwardly, I just, yeah, whoa. Speaking of sleeping, I think I went to bed at like 8 a.m. You know what they all have in common? They're rich. Maru comfy. There. Blue shell the 1%. Does he though? Mawu. Yulin, can you stop subtweeting me? Morning. Or can I have a chip of your awesome elite skills in Monhun so I can get better times in the arena? I have beans, my cup runneth over. Beans are spilling and I want to dump the rest so bad. Haven't even tried. I doubt I'd be super good at it solo. Can't believe I'm level 1 Lamau. Can't believe I'm level 20, I reached max level. I hate that joke, you too. Oh, come on, Pixel's not here to make the joke. Oh well, I guess we have no choice. You gossip fun. I do. I do. I have fun with you, Dore. Roxy. At Dagavo. Even when you're an asshole. Yeah, that's why I distanced myself from every friend group for almost 2 years. Someone like that. Bark wow at everyone, lol. Icy. My cup runneth over, and glaze everything else. I'm hearing thunder. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Frostbat, love you too, Elon. My heart rate is rising because I want to talk about this all now, but I can't. We will get to it, Haxie. We will get to it. I have like... Oh my god, I want to share this, and this with you. Oh my god. You can always talk to Haxie. I cannot talk to Haxie right now, Proxy. Because we just want to spill tea on everything, and we can't... Oh, to me, okay. You've probably heard a lot of it, Proxy. Because I know on one of the people that Haxie and I are going to talk about, you and I have had that conversation. Oh, it's actually raining here right this second. Man, Yelling the Thunder last night was loud. I heard it a little bit last night. I'm hearing rolling thunder right now. I also want to listen to gossip. Some maybe. Pat. I have so much to share. I have a moving truck full. I need a drink. I'm so tired. Roxy, I'm gonna drink tonight. Okay, have fun. Hopefully, Cairo bought me Cutwater Mango Margaritas. Mango. And so, it's gonna go one of two ways. I'm either going to fucking hate it and be like, I can't drink these. Or, I'm gonna drink 3 cans and be shit-faced. So many people involved. Last night's puzzle ARG was fun. Got us able to help in some way. Yulin, you have to abduct Soul too. Abduct Soul? What? She's a top, I'm a bottom. You think I'm going to abduct her? You already know it all. Yep, that's how it goes. Fingers crossed it's the latter. Then I can eventually see sloshed Yulin. Just a few times a year. Okay, look, Sen. Look. I don't want to drink often because of money. If people are buying me alcohol, I might drink when they buy me alcohol. I'm not against that. If it becomes a weekly thing with them, it's like, okay, we need to slow down, guys. So long as I'm not paying for it, though, I'm not as against it. Ah, that laundry list. Proxy, it was... This person has been really manipulative and bad to me. And me messaging Haxie, was it this name? And Haxie going, why did you throw out that name? Oh my god, no, but yes, but not this time. But yes, that has, yes. Why did you throw out that name? I just couldn't wait till like 8 AM for people to be on for anything. I'm sorry, Kumi. What if I buy you dihydrogen monoxide? Haha, Yuki. I literally can't afford to do anything with adultery. I'm too afraid since my dad has been falling too much recently. Not this time. I have to be good to go anytime. Hi, Star. Bro, look at Discord. Proxy, I've been thinking of moving in with my grandparents. They're 90 and 92. And I'm like, I could move in with them and be a caretaker. I'd save a lot of money on rent and my money would be going up instead of down. But my big concern is that I would have less space. I'd have a smaller room and I don't know if my treadmill and setup would fit there. Oh my god, Haxie. I just read the last 3 lines. Gah. What the fuck is this? You're a Nitro user, Star. So you can just set whatever background you want. Isn't it cool? I'm a legacy Nitro Discord user. So I don't have the new stuff, so I don't have it. But I have a lot of the bonuses. When was this a feature? As of like 3 days ago. It's very new. Hydrogen peroxide. Sorry to hear that, for both your sakes. Picadine. I'm hyperventilating out of frustration because I want to know what you know and to share and what I know. If you stay up tonight, Haxie, we'll get to it. If not, I will write out the novel for you. You don't need a bed, just always walk. Work. When was this feature? Smug. This feature's been around for a bit, they are slowly rolling it out. So weird how Discord does things. Hope you're doing okay. Blech. Hope you're doing okay today, Proxy. Won't be home for another 3 hours. Okay. Noodles hung out last night. They joined on me. And they're immediately like, wow, I want my tits out. I've been drinking a lot. And they switched to their avatar that, like, barely covers up. And they were like, oh my god, is this too much? And everybody's like, yo, that girl's got her fucking tits out. And I was like, no, Noodles, it's fine. You're totally good here. And they're like, okay. It's all I had. I'm the worst, Noodles. Hi, Lugs. Lugs, did you ban that bot? I sent it to you and I was like, I'm looking forward to this weekend. And then I saw that the bot was still in the server. I was like, did they forget? It was Bunny Day stuff, Thanos. In that lobby, Noodles, it was more than fine. I'm alive. Sorry, I zoned out and all I heard was, hey, I want my tits out. Oh my god, is this too much? There. What bot? The DMs I sent you yesterday where I was like, hope you have a good weekend? It was with the 2 screenshots of the bot in Fussy Lugs or Chloe's server. By the way, pay your taxes for beach day. They can't pay taxes. We're there. Tomorrow's beach day. Let me check. Okay. Her name was like Emily or BC or something. Yeah, that group was fine with nudity. Noodles, you could honestly show up just naked and be fine in that group. I don't encourage it, but like, legitimately, you could just show up nude in that group and I think they'd be okay. Oh shit, taxes are done. You know what that means. I encourage it. Never trusting Euland again. Good thing I was planning to get in VR tomorrow. I can attend beach day? Hell yeah. Lugs. Tomorrow is beach day. Tonight is drinking night. Only try to match social energy. Have I talked to you, Lugs, about my drinking history? I grew up in a private Christian school. And so for the longest time, I was like, drinking is bad. Well, not just because of private Christian school. My best friend had an alcoholic mom. And she hit his sister with a phone. And had to go to rehab. And so from that, I was like, drinking is the worst sin ever. Alcoholics are bad. I will never drink and whatnot. And then I kind of like stopped being Christian, kind of walked away from the faith. And I was more okay with it because I met, a lot more responsible drinkers. And then I got on VR chat. And man, my first group, Dream Shelter, which you can't really see the logo of, they were heavy drinkers. Every Saturday, they were getting sloshed, but they were never pressuring me to. In fact, they were like, it's really cool that you don't drink, and you still like hanging out with us. You're really cool, Yulin. Don't drink. Don't ever feel like we're pressuring you. And, like, I think one person one time was like, you gotta drink, Yulin. You can't be the only one not drunk. And everybody swarmed this person. They were like, you don't fucking peer pressure people into drinking. Fuck you. They took care of me. But when you're the only person not drinking, you really want to drink. And so I tried it. In 2019, they were playing the Pokemon drinking game, and I got screwdrivers. But I made a mistake, Lugs. I didn't know screwdrivers could, like, have any ratio. I didn't do, like, 1 to 7, 1 to 5. I did 1 to 1. I poured a glass, and I was like, half vodka, half orange juice. That makes sense to me. 1 to 1. Yeah. So my very first time drinking, it's the Pokemon drinking game. Literally the, like, you're at the beginning of the board, roll the dice. 1 to 2, you get a Bulbasaur. 3 to 4, you get a Squirtle. 5 to 6, you get a Charmander. Rolled odds, take a shot. Rolled evens, take 2 shots. I was playing that game my very first time drinking. Yeah, I didn't make it halfway around the board. Done? Good job, thank you. I didn't make it halfway around the board. I got so drunk I broke my Oculus Rift. Since then, I had not been able to find another alcoholic beverage that I like, that I can literally swallow. I tried Bailey's. I tried white wine. I tried beer. I tried mead. I liked ale. There was an ale I tried last weekend that I actually liked, and I got drunk for the second time in my life. Tonight, I'm trying Cutwater. Cutwater margaritas. And I'm really hoping I like those. I was at work, so it's hard to do that kind of thing. Anytime a bot messages me, I don't like to bother the streamer of that Discord. But I'll look at the streamer and their mods, and I'm like, who is my closest friend here? And with Chloe, I'm pretty close with her. I could message her and be like, hey, here's a bot in your server. Get the ass. But I'm also very close to you. So I typically default to you when I get a Chloe Foxy bot. Also, I might be blind and or dumb. But do you actually have a blue twist shield? Yes, I do, Star. I very much do. I've only gotten drunk in VR chat. I don't have a link down below. I cannot link to it in Twitch. You're gonna have to go to Blue Twitch, the 6-letter one, and search my name there. I've only gotten drunk in VR chat 1-to-1. Fuck. Oh no, homie dead. I do 1-to-1. Vodka O, as we call it in Germany. I drink my vodka straight. I was at a 1-to-1, but because this one on Call Nurse, I want to take my V card. My pussy blocked her. Oh my gosh. I've only ever drunk once. I'm keeping it at that personally. Was a moment in time. You've had mead? Might I offer you weed? I've never had weed. I have sat in a weed circle. Because my girlfriend brought me to a party where they did a weed circle, and I was like, oh, I don't smoke. And they're like, well, you still gotta sit in the circle, man. You can't be out there like a loner. You're part of the group, man. You gotta sit in the circle. Okay. 5 minutes later, why the fuck are you smoking, man? You're just passing. What the fuck are you doing in the circle? You told me to sit here. Oh, why would you install Optifine and Sodium exists? No, not OF. Just F. I'm surprised people doing call Twitch the spicy pretzel. Is it because I can't unseen it as a pretzel for the icon? You know, that's a fair point. Shit, now I'm gonna not be able to unsee it. You don't see girlfriends who smoke weed? Hang respect, gotcha. Oh my goodness. Wait, Yuki, you definitely know about it. Because you've gone and told people about it. You're welcome. We are at 2 miles. Yep. I've literally gotten a message from somebody that's like, yeah, so Yuki shared this with me. You're cute. You look nice. Sorry for bothering you. And I was like, oh my god, you're treating me like a celebrity. I'm a person. Glad you enjoyed my ass. I know about it, just messing with you. Oh my god, I'm tired. Oh my god, I'm sweaty. My hip no longer hurts. That Advil kicked in. We watched 148 game trailers yesterday. I went through the list again today, and I took note of some of the more interesting ones. Fucking Fantastic Femboy Fanny Fridays, otherwise known as FFFFF. Good lord. The game that I saw that caught my attention the most from game trailers was Hunters Inc. It literally just looks like Monster Hunter, but you play as a bunch of orcs. Literally just imagine like the orc clans, the orcish horde, hunting down big-ass crocodiles and stuff like that. It looks like it could be a crafting survival game, which is very similar to Farah, the Unsundered Tribes, where it's like, you know, mine rocks, cut down trees, build your base, and then, like, progress your way through the game by killing big monsters. Monster Hunter style. Which seems really fucking cool. That seems like a massive combination of a lot of things I love. So I wishlisted that one. Hunter's Inc. you say? Yes. Hunter's Inc. Ah. I still need to play Pharah Unsundered Tribes. Hi, Nick. Another game, not necessarily one that I want to play, but one that I saw was Forest Floor, which is literally just a guy wanted to play more Pikmin. Literally, this dude was like, I love Pikmin, but Nintendo doesn't have enough Pikmin games. So I'm gonna make my own, damn it. It is just straight up, Mom, we have Pikmin at home. Some of them look really cool. But they're like the, this is neat, but I don't know if I want to pay for it territory. Maybe I'm just too stingy. No, that's very natural, Shiro. We are in a day and age where legitimately 150 games come out a week. Actually more. I think the Steam numbers alone are 58 games come out a day. So that times 7. And then there's more platforms, right? There's just things that aren't on Steam. That's a shit ton of games coming out every fucking day. It's hard to know. This genre has 30 games in it. Which ones are good and which ones are shit? Damn, that's at least like 7. The tags of Hunter Inc. are currently co-op. Online co-op PvE, FPS first person. Take out that what you will. It might not be crafting survival at all. It certainly looked like it. It definitely, like, looking at the trailer, I was like, oh, this is crafting survival. But it might not be. If it's not in their tags, it probably isn't. If it doesn't have crafting survival, I think I care about it less. I never had a chance to check out yesterday's trailers list, but I guess I've got until Thursday. True. Hi, Cairo.
Hello.
Unlimited game, no bacon. It has a demo? Don't mind if I... Oh, I didn't see that it had a demo. How late did you stay up last night?
Like 4 or 5.
Okay. When I was heading out, I just started smacking you in the face. And you're like, can I fucking help you, Pinky? And then I just left.
And you left and you went to karaoke, and then I was like, oh, I want to see you home again. I'll go to karaoke, and then I went to karaoke and you weren't there.
I was getting absolutely harassed by Phil.
Why was Phil harassing you?
Yeah, they were like, you're the walker. I saw your stream. You were walking. And I was like, haha, yeah. And they were like, that's so cool. You walk, and it was like, I wasn't sure if they were being genuine or like Oku had been like
being genuine.
Well, it kind of seemed like Oku had set them up with some things to say. They were asking about like where I get the videos, and I was telling them, but I think they were being genuine. I do. But I absolutely had that vibe of, oh, I feel on the spot. I don't want to talk about my stream right now. I feel like I'm a walking advertisement.
You're a little celebrity.
No.
Check you out. Oh my god. Is that Yoland from Twitch? I hate when people say that shit to me. Like jokingly. It drives me insane.
6 years ago, my first friend group on VR, I joined Koyo like once or twice. You guys at the famous Jack. My first friend group, they knew me from Elite's chat. And I get on VR chat, like literally my first week hanging out with people. And one of them goes, wait, I know you. Are you the Yuland? And I was like, the Yuland from Twitch? And I was so just like, I had never thought what to say in this situation. Because like at the time, I didn't even stream. They just knew me from chat. They just worded it oddly as the Yuland. Right? And so I was so taken aback. I was like, what do you mean, the Yuland? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, I'm really sorry. I recognize your name. You're cool. I didn't know how to respond there. Celebland. Famous streamer Yuland. my God, the Yulin from Twitch TV/Yulin, who is on day 639 of walking. The Yulin. Oh my God, is that the Cairo? Oh my God, I can't get an Asha. Did I tell you the gamer story, Cairo?
Hmm?
Did I tell you the gamer story last night?
No.
So there's a guy I've known in VR chat, but through Twitch, not in VR chat, only in VR chat streams on Twitch. I've known him for like 5 or 6 years. Ban a word it. I've known him for like 6 years, and I'm like talking to Noodles and I see them join. I'm like, hang on, is that my gamer? Is that the one that I've seen for years?
Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of a conversation. You just fucking left, dog. You're like rude as hell, motherfucker.
I ran over, their avatar loads and it's 100% them. And I'm like, oh my God, gamer. I've never seen you in VR chat before. It's so good to see you. They're like, I recognize your name. Cool. And I'm like, yeah. And they friend me. And they're like, I'm very sleepy. I'm very tired. I'm like, oh, this lobby's kind of lively. I don't know if this will be a good place to find to sleep. And they're like, yeah, probably not. I wanted to join on a bean with antlers, my friend. But if it's too loud of a lobby, I'll probably find somewhere else. And I'm like, hang on.
That's crazy.
You're looking for Ellie? And they're like, yeah, do you know them? And I'm immediately thinking just like,
That's so funny.
known you for 6 years, and we've never met in VR chat. Ellie has been on VR chat for a year, and you're already friends with her? Where the fuck did you meet Ellie?
Get owned, bozo.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck, how? Apparently Gamer had joined on Rhine, and that's when they met Ellie. The Iron Fister. I have no idea what that means. So Icy Fire is gonna copy paste it and translate it, and I'm gonna ask you to speak in English. And if it's inappropriate, we'll deal with it.
You're gonna get exploded.
English?
English?
Yeah, English. It doesn't have to be good. That looks like
I'm
Oblivion.
exploding you, Icy, by the way.
Mesopotamian language? English. The boy stole it from me. Is it inappropriate, Icy Fire? You speak Mesopotamian. Okay, we're done. Time to wait. Was about to say it looks like Dragon Tongue. At first glance... What?
You got 12 today.
Yes. That's the translation. The boy stole it from me. Okay. I saw it, and I was like, Japanese? I don't speak Japanese. Then I look closer, and I'm like, that's not Japanese at all.
You're
What the fuck?
You're just racist. What do you mean Japanese? That doesn't look remotely like Japanese.
That's what I'm saying when I looked at it closer. Oh my god.
I'm canceling Yulin on Twitter.com.
Time to wait. No, wrong translator. What are we at? 2.4? What is the speed at? Oh god, we've been walking at 2 because we had to stop for something. Wow, this is so much faster. Let's do 2.3 for a little bit. Dude, I slept on my side wrong or something, Cairo. I woke up and it felt like I was 70 years old with hip pain, just limping around, just like, oh god, this hurts.
I get that, but that's because I sleep on the fucking floor.
It only gets worse. Yeah. What I need is I just need to find like a bunch of orphans that I can siphon the blood off of. And like I have eternal youth. But I hate leaving the house.
Motherfucker trying to make his own Philosopher's Stone.
Floor not
You know,
even
I
a-
actually found a funny fact out recently. Did you know for the fucking first Harry Potter, they're like, Americans aren't gonna like Philosopher's Stone, so they made it Sorcerer's Stone in America, and they like did all the lines twice of them saying Philosopher's Stone and said Sorcerer's Stone instead.
Huh.
I literally never knew that, and that's crazy to me.
Why would they do that?
Well, because like
Aren't there also some?
I don't know. Well, because like the Philosopher's Stone's like the famous thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, Americans are too dumb. They don't know what that is. And so they made it Sorcerer's Stone.
So funny. Floor not even a beanbag? The beanbag is probably the worst thing for my back and hips. It's very comfy, Shiro. But if I fall asleep in it, I will wake up just absolutely wrecked. Americans are dumb, to be fair.
Yeah,
hey-
Noodles, the Americans are dumb, but look at the author now. So like,
Hey, at least you're doing something to help me in your own health. Jelly donuts. Why would you use that language? I'd assume streamers would ban me every time I use some language no one can translate consistently. If I recall, they dumbed down some lines from the movie too. Hi, ants. Hungover.
Hi, ants. I'm hanged over.
The one that pisses me off. Sengoku Basara. My favorite Musou game of all time. Has easy, normal, and hard mode. And I cleared through hard mode, and it's really not that hard. It's actually kind of easy. But I couldn't fully upgrade all my weapons. There was just some materials that, like, I could not find for the life of me. And I give up. I'm just like, I gotta look these up, because I've done everything and I can't find these. And I look them up, and the game facts page says, you cannot get these in the American version. These only drop from extreme difficulty, which is only in the Japanese version of the game. The American version of the game, or the Western version of the game, they removed extreme difficulty because they thought Americans were not good at video games, and so they wouldn't be able to handle the hardest difficulty. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? They thought I'd be too bad, so they just removed the hardest difficulty, and I cannot complete the game? Fuck you! And I get so mad over that, but I still love that game. I have a feeling that if it had been the Philosopher's Stone, it might have been more viewed by people who were like, God, can it? The work of the devil.
Yeah, that was a thing we had in the States where like fucking I remember a friend that like I'm not allowed to watch Harry Potter because it's against Jesus. It's devil's
Bro, I'm
worshiper
pretty
media.
Sure it's still a thing.
Yeah, when you're saying they'd do it if that was a Philosopher's Stone, it was already a thing. Like, it happened anyway.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, because Americans are dumb, they wouldn't have been like, oh, Philosopher's Stone? Oh, that sounds, educational. Not,
I highly
the
doubt
devil.
that. I don't think the
I
name of the Sorcerer's or Philosopher's Stone changed anything. I think the big focus was on witches and paganism. And
Yeah,
like,
I
just
think
magic.
like a lot of people like, man, Americans have gotten so much dumber. No, they didn't. They've always been this dumb. You were just a kid.
Ants, hi everyone.
We had moms in 2004 try to tell you Harry Potter was Satan. Daniel Radcliffe is Satan himself.
I had
Well, I'm
my mom.
my
in the
best friend.
90s tried to.
He was not allowed to read Harry Potter or watch the movies because his uncle was convinced that he was a wizard. He just had to believe hard enough. So his uncle, his mom's brother, jumped off a 2-story house and broke his legs with a broom.
that's
and,
fucking awesome.
And mom was like, "Yep, Harry Potter is bad. It pushes you to do sin. Not in my house."
That's the schizo I want to be when I grow up.
Go ahead, Kyle.
My mom tried to tell me this phase, like, oh yeah, J.K. Rowling was approached by the devil on the subway to write Harry Potter.
You know what's really funny? Going to like Christians like that now,
and being like, so J.K. Rowling hates trans people, but she was the devil and all that. So like, does that mean trans people are good now? Do you like trans people now? Hardcore Christian lady? Satanic Panic, the 80s with D&D? Hello, Ants, oh my god, hello.
Yeah. Cairo, you tried the arena stuff in the Gathering Hub? I did. I haven't done it again yet, though. I don't know how long it goes for.
I don't think, does it go away?
I don't know. I think you get a charm for it. I think it goes away.
I thought it would cycle in and out. Like, they're going to get to a point where they always have 6 arena quests.
No, I don't know.
God made me trans because I would have been too OP being cis. We were talking about the game trailers. Hunter's Inc. looks good to me. Forest Floor.
I hate to detract from the conversation. I saw a Northernline clip that killed me. It was like, oh, you're like, oh, my jeans don't like me. I got a fucked up bag. He's like, huh? How about if your jeans don't like you? 2,000 years ago, you were a Roman conqueror. Now you're a fucking computer analyst that types on a computer in an office all day and cries over, oh, they use soy milk instead of oat milk in my latte. Maybe your jeans don't like you.
Holy.
I thought it was really funny.
Forest Floor. This was the Mom We Have Pikmin at Home game. I can't get over it. It was literally just straight up Pikmin.
Literally, like, the animations were the fucking same and everything. Like, when they attacked something, they did, like, the little backflip. They were fucking carrying the thing in, like, a little circle all together, just like Pikmin. Oh my god.
What sent me was the main one just bloop, 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 just throwing them on the monsters like, hang on, dude.
Throwing them look exactly the same.
Hang on.
Yep.
The charm one goes away. But I'm talking about arena in general. Counterpoint, we tricked rocks into thinking. First we had to put lightning in the rocks. Counterpoint. Holy shit, guys. Incline is hard. We're literally halfway. All I can think about is gossip with Haxie. Oh god. I was talking about
motivation to finish
some of my gossip. Haxie brought up their gossip. And I was like, don't say it on stream, is it this person? And they're like, there's gossip with that person too. Food. Kyra almost made me die internally last night. Hi, Techno.
What'd I do?
Morgan is still busy as shit.
Was it just me being like, you should play War Thunder with these people?
It was that, or is you're in the middle of the circle, Noodles. They're in the middle of the circle, and you and Foxy just get right up in Noodles' face. He made me talk to strangers, but yes.
I'm like your mom making you socialize at a little party. This is Uncle Jerry. He works in roofing.
I fucking hate it. When you join a big lobby, and you've got the one friend, and the one friend's like, oh, I don't want to deal with you. Here, this person likes Monster Hunter. You two talk about Monster Hunter and kiss, and then they just bail, and you're like, bro, what the fuck? I'm talking to people so far away from me I've never met. I'm friends with people in countries I've never set foot on. I'm effectively using magic. Christ, Kairos made me live. I want my Game Boy, Cairo.
You get a Game Boy Micro. Take it or leave it. Actually, those are really expensive now, aren't they?
I have no idea.
Is that like an iPod Nano?
Bet deal. I still have my SP. I think I also have my Advance. No. I don't think I have my Advance. I have my Game Boy Color, my SP, and my 3DS. I think those are the ones I have. Game Boy Hyper Macro.
Like $200 fucking dollars.
Have you ever thought how you would explain drinking in VR chat to a caveman? God. Ice Crown is so fucking long. And when I first recorded it, I didn't overlay any music for it. I recorded it raw. Which meant I just, had the volume playing, or the sound playing, and looped. But this zone, they're like, oh, it's the heart of death. It's the headquarters of the Scourge. There is no music because even the music is dead here. Isn't that such a cool thing? Which meant it was a 2-hour fucking video with no, sound, no music. It was just footsteps. And I walked to it, I was like, this fucking blows, dude! So I overlaid the dungeon tracks from this zone. And God, it was so much better. But the first time, I was like, this video fucking sucks, dude. Yeah.
Do you think we had forgotten? Do you think we had forgiven? Come on, finish the quote.
I don't remember it. I remember the exact scene.
What?
I don't remember the quote.
Now behold, the terrible vengeance of the Forsaken, death to the Scourge, and
Okay.
death to the living.
I do remember
And
the
then
next
they'll
part.
start running around.
The next part is... And then Arthas Lee is going, this is not over, and then he leaves.
I forget what Four Dragon says. I think he's just like, fall back, and everyone's dying.
Euland recording raw. Assuming we both spoke modern English. It still requires so much setup. But I'd honestly love to try. Raw time featuring Euland. Oh my god, Euland. Wanna know what happens if you start DS2?
Oh, dude, I would love if we did fucking raw time, Yolan. That'd be great.
What do you think raw time is?
Huh?
What
the
do you
fucking call-in show.
Oh,
Raw time.
Huh.
MTV.
I've never heard of it. That I just don't remember it.
What the heck? Noodles, I'm exploding them for you. I have to send you
Started for the
videos
same time.
afterwards.
You get a chat box saying there is no new information. You have to press OK. There's no reason for this pop-up. Is that Dark Souls 2? I don't know it either.
What? You know
Yeah,
raw time?
I thought raw time was just like nudity. Going in raw.
We're gonna have to goth you out, Yolan. That's all
No!
I'm saying.
I
We're
don't
gonna
like
have to-
goth aesthetic. I want to
We're
be
gonna
pink and
goth you
fluffy.
out. No, you're gonna be black and you're gonna have heavy amounts of mascara, black
No.
lipstick,
But wait, what about pastel goths?
and I'm gonna put you in a fucking dark room for 6 to 8 months so you turn pale white like a ghost.
I'm already pale white.
He's already pale white.
Paler.
Hi, Safi. I don't think I can get much paler.
You're gonna
He's
come out looking like
literally
fucking
pink.
Voldemort, dog.
Cairo, my room doesn't
What?
have windows.
Oh, but I get roasted about not having a light. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, because I have 6 fucking lights on in my room
Yeah, well, I have a window that lets all the daylight in.
until there's no daylight. And then you're in a dark
well, I don't
room,
need it then.
and the diva
Okay, that's fine.
does her little song, and you go, ah! Because you get fucking flashbang, and everybody goes, it's not that bad. And you're like, I can't fucking see!
Also, I got a big ass monitor too, so that doesn't help.
I see DS2 and I think of Dungeon Siege 2, which was one of the first ARPGs I ever played. I thought of Divinity Souls 2. And I'm like, was it Divinity Souls? I know it's Divinity, but I think I'm wrong on the S. But I see DS2 and I'm thinking Divinity.
Dark Souls.
Hi, Sappy. Thank you. Oh my god, Dylan, guess what? He responded like an adult. Yay! Yippee. Sappy. Divinity Original Sins. That's what it is. Eland, I sent you a thing. And as your lawyer,
Well,
the
it's
stream
just
is
defend the
trademarked by
original
Hasbro.
sin.
Bop it.
You goobs.
Let's see what Sappy sent us. God damn it. I opened Discord. It goes to fucking DMs with Star. And there's just that fucking, just a friendly seasonal reminder that it only takes this much soap to kill off flu germs.
Which star?
Starbucks.
Okay.
My star. Not yours.
Oh, there's like fucking like 7 of them. Motherfuckers
Yeah, I
need to
know.
stop me naming Star, dog. You know what? I'm gonna see one of them tonight. I'm gonna say you're an unoriginal motherfucker. Get a good name and slap him across the face.
Look, there's some names
Well,
that are
because
names
I
in
have a
original.
Starbucks too.
Oh, there's like 3 or 4 stars that we know. I've met your Starbucks.
Yeah, there's Star Cluster. There's Starbucks. You have Star Doppler. There's another Starbucks. Like, pick a fucking lane, dog.
No!
God damn.
I did think about, you know, how many Yulin/Yulis am I gonna meet? None.
None.
My name's gonna be pretty identifiable. You start a name with Star, Shiny. I'm sorry, Icy. Icy
Kitty,
or Winter, Kitty, Violet.
Bunny.
I'm sorry. There's gonna be others. We've gotten 2 C&D. Hi, all. You meant my Starbucks, Bloxy. Battle Royale for the star name, Sappy. Be like me and meet several other Sappy that are also Catriel Alchemists. The issue isn't that they need to pick a lane. The issue is that they all pick the same lane. I never claimed to be original.
You
I'm not
know
saying
what?
you did.
I was gonna say if you put them in a battle royale, does like one of them have a gun or something? I'm like, wait a second, they're all just like super bottoms, all of them. That's
All the ones
crazy.
with star in their name?
Hi Global, yeah.
Not mine. My Starbucks is a top. Bunny.
Like VR chat top, or like they'd get into a fist fight with me on the street top.
Like a VR chat top.
There you go. That's the problem we have
That
here.
does not make them a bottom.
That does make them a bottom.
It's okay, you give an inch, they'll take a life in Battle Royale. Love you, Icy. I want to yank Yulin's ears. You're fucked up for that. Fuck you.
Oh, I can put the ears on.
Yeah, can you? Oh, your own ears?
Mhm.
Thought you're gonna redeem
My own
Bunny.
ears.
And I was like, what the? I don't think that's how it works. Also, they said my ears. How'd you make that about you?
I don't know.
I'm still waking up. Get off my fucking bag.
No. I think you like it when I'm on your back.
What the
Heck no,
fuck?
Strickland
See?
maintained. Time to carry
This is the way you
1,500 pounds of sugar up a hill. That's too
No, motherfucker! You can't make a comment like that and then start reading chat and not give me a chance to respond. I'm gonna fucking kick your ass, dog.
I'm gonna say it,
I'm
Yulin.
gonna.
I hate bottom top lane.
Okay,
The
I'll
ear
be
is
back.
going.
Fuck this guy.
Truly
Fuck this guy.
hates
I'll be
your
right
bunny.
back. I'm getting this drink.
I called a bottom too damn much. Yeah, but you are a bottom. What do you mean you get called a bottom too much? You literally go, give me a command, I'll always do it. I don't like that you're calling me a bottom. What do you fucking mean, Noodles? Always about Cairo, Yulin. Yulin, that's called a brat. Yeah, and brats are bottoms. I had 2 people basically threaten to draw me in a bunny suit. I've successfully evaded them, though. Shake my head. Shake my SMH. Oh shit, I'm gonna need a break. We're at 3.2. And I'm feeling it, guys. I hate that. The first time I saw it was a League of Legends stream. I don't remember what it was, or who the streamer was. He was the guy that always did off-meta builds. He's where I learned about APs and Zhao. And he was dumpstering this AP Maokai. And this Maokai was so bad. But he would die and the Maokai would go, OMG my god. And the streamer was laughing so hard at it. He invited him to the next game, and they were queuing together. Hold up. While I open Clip Studio, why did memes become stuttering? I'm autistic and want people to be direct and not hint at shit. Yapping. Otherwise, I struggle to read social situations. I am tired and I'm sweating. And I have 1.8 more miles to go. Noodles, you are bottom,
Yeah,
but I
sounds
love
about right.
you.
You can do it.
Implying you don't struggle when they're direct too? Oh wait, that's just me. Hi, Broily. Hello, cute, adorable, fluffy. That's me. My point stands. Are we done with Ice Crown yet? This place fucking stinks. I think this video's like 1 hour and 50 seconds long. Or 1 hour and 50 minutes long. So it's like literally perfect for not doing 5 miles with. But we've inclined. Doesn't matter when the video ends. We ended 5 miles. That's just the sulfur. You'll get used to it. All the WoW videos stink? Nuh-uh. Proxy, there's not a single WoW zone that you like? Really? Well, obviously everyone wants to get to the bottom of their bowl. Are you tired of walking too long? The distance in time isn't the thing, Broily. Today, we have 12% incline. Today, I'm just walking uphill. That's what has me tired and sweaty. There. Zone I like, so I feel that. Genuine question.
Really?
Want me to be more direct when I talk to you? Make it less ambiguous? Yes? I don't need you to change anything, Yuki. Sometimes I feel like you're very quick to be negative about yourself. Like when I was like, I categorize people I dislike into 4 groups. And you're like, I'm level 20. He hates me more than anything. I'm like, why would you say that? That's not funny and not true. I don't hate you at all, Yuki. Thinking on it. Yeah, there isn't a single zone I enjoyed. That's... Huh. Wait, wasn't level 1 the worst and level 4 the least bad? No. Level 4 was the... You're genuinely evil. You should be put down. The world would be a better place. And if I was the one that I did it, I wouldn't feel any remorse. And level 1 was... I just don't like you, but I don't think there's a problem with you. You and I just don't get along. And you're like, I'm level 20! And I was like, literally no! Oh, then I made the joke wrong other way. Oh, from like level 9. Not even close, Sappy. Yuki is evil, though. Every bottom is lemons.
Every bottom is lemons.
Yuki couldn't be evil if they tried. Yuki would be like Icy Fire or Satania. Nya ha 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 ha! I recycled this bottle of water, but I didn't take the cap off of it before putting it in the recycling. Nya ha 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 ha! That's Yuki's level of evil. I changed my joke to be level 20 then. Negative 20. Yay, level 4s unite. Eyes away. I still need that Yulin chat cheer list. Tier, not cheer what? Yulin chat tier list? Oh, is that like a tier list of chatters I like to see? Yeah, that's never fucking happening.
It's okay, Chad. It's just gonna be me at number 1.
No, it'd be Sentinel.
There you go. What the hell? I get it. You need to save face during your stream. I get it.
No, I just love when somebody's like, I'm gonna put myself at the top. I'm like, let's just immediately put you down and pay. Villain last beginning with Nia is diabolical. Wait, you take the cap off? We just throw it into a machine over here and get 25 cents per bottle. They mention it in Gabriel Dropout. What I said was literally a direct quote of Satania trying to be evil. But she's like, I'm evil because I'm recycling, but I didn't take the cap off the bottle. I don't know if that means you're supposed to take the cap off, or she's just that stupid and making stuff up.
Generally, yes. It's a different type of PVC, so it gets recycled differently. Also, it's bad to have a closed container.
I'm at the bottom. Stay so tearless or wholesome. Sentinel just like, huh? Generally, yes. Why am I getting called out this time? Because Yuki's like, I'm so evil. And you're a good example of people that are like, I'm evil, I'm genuinely evil. But you don't have an evil bone in your body.
See, Elon, basically every other developed country in the world has multiple recycling waste streams. We just put it all in one because we're dumb Americans. Or you're like my apartment complex where I don't even have recycling. They literally do not provide it. So I take my recycling to my dad's house.
Here, we all put it in one, and 90% of it goes to the trash landfill anyway, right? Right?
Yeah. Wait, like they separate it from the trash?
No, like, all of our recycling, most of it ends
goes
up in the
one-
trash
yeah,
anyway.
Yeah. A lot of it. Yeah, they're not great.
You know what's crazy? Super red state of Missouri. We separate our rigids and our solids, our fibrous recycling, so like cardboard, and our rigids are
Oh, that's
plastics.
good.
And our glass goes into, they don't collect glass. You have to take the glass to its own like recycling place.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
so like once a month, my dad will just take like fucking 10 boxes of just wine bottles and beer bottles and just bring them to this recycling place. And every now and then he'll be like, Eland, you want to help me with this? I'm like, yeah, sure. And it looks so bad on us because like people don't know how often we go, right? But it just looks really bad. I'm just like box after box after box of beer bottles. And this grandma who's there like recycling a fishbowl is looking at me just like, oh god, the youngins these days. And I'm like, fuck you! I didn't even drink any of this. Have you ever had that happen?
Ewan.
Have you ever been judged for the trash you're taking out?
I think so. My mom has judged me before. Where she was like visiting and she was like, you should fucking take your trash out. I'm like, it's got some room, but okay. And I fucking pick it up and it was all like cans and glass on the inside clanging together. I was like, oh, but that's like that's the one I keep in my VR room. So like the only trash that goes in there is like cans and bottles.
Right. I had a moment in Texas where my parents were like, Ewan, take the recycling out. I was like, okay. And I'm taking out, handful by handful. At one point, I'm taking out literally 4 wine bottles, so I've got 2 in each hand. And I'm bringing them out to the recycling can. And my neighbor just looks at me, and she's just fucking staring. She's literally just like, bro. And I'm like, I didn't even drink any of this. This is bullshit.
Yolan, you should try the wine. I think you'd be a little wine head.
I did. I hated it.
Was it a dry wine or was it a sweet wine?
It was a dry white wine that cost $12 from the grocery store.
Yeah, of course that's gonna suck ass.
Yeah, but now I know all wines are bad. We don't need to try wine again.
This guy's like alcohol racist. It's crazy.
I'm at the bottom. Stay so tearless or wholesome. Generally, yes, they're made of different materials. I genuinely don't want to make myself.
Elon's like, I
Hold
don't
on.
like beer, and he's like just been drinking IPAs.
Let me catch up.
That's what I'm gonna find out.
I genuinely didn't want to make
Yeah, go
myself
ahead.
seem evil. I thought level 1 was the worst and level 4 was the least bad. Now I agree with Cairo, we're God washing you. Can't wait for them to make plastic out of super glue. That's gonna be a game changer. I think I've only ever lived in one place where recycling was like, whoa, and that was Japan. Hi, Ronmu. They're super good with it, and it's very much a weekly affair. It's a lot of drink. Because different days of the week, different things that get collected. Oh, Yulin, 5 years and 6 months until Europa Clipper arrives in orbit? I don't know what that is. Is that a horse? It was a bit pressuring in the beginning, so I didn't grow up with that. But it was neat. We don't put our recycling into our garbage dumps. We ship it to smaller, more impoverished nations for dumping in their garbage dumps. Try plum wine. It's a Japanese wine. It's really sweet. We are trying Cutwater margaritas tonight. I'm gonna fucking scream Yulin. I found that I
He
can't
just
really
wants
listen to
to
Yulin when
introduce
it
the
comes to
butt
drinks
cheek.
because they only found out burping through their nose causes sensations. He just wants an excuse to butt chuck it, Cairo. It's a probe to photograph and analyze Europa, since I think it has an ocean and life in it. Oh, horse
Actually,
would be cooler.
you know what? I'm gonna buy the same fucking drink you have. That's
Okay.
a good idea, because I've never had it.
Wait, you recommended
if
something
you-
you've never had?
I was recommending it based off of I was looking at reviews,
Oh God. Oh jeez.
and all the reviews I read said it was good. Yulin, I'm not a fucking weirdo. I don't buy non-carbonated alcohol on the regular, okay? I don't have the weird fucking the requirements you do.
Guys,
I
he's
don't-
never had the things he's recommending. I was like, I want to avoid carbonation. The first thing he's like, okay, the apple ciders you were told to get, don't get those. Get this carbonated apple ale. And then he's like, oh, this thing
Well,
I've never
that's-
had? Go ahead and
that's
try
from
this one.
Micaiah. That
What
was
the-
Micaiah. That was Micaiah.
No, Makai told me to
First
get
of
ciders.
No, Micaiah told you to get reds.
He told me to get ciders.
No.
Oh my God. I've never had a conversation where he said, get an ale, get reds. That only came from you.
I literally DM'd them. And they said they were specifically referring to reds.
I'm skeptical. This tonight, Cairo, is make or break, and it's all on you.
Motherfucker, I bought it for you.
I'm so tired.
If you don't want them, I'll come get them.
Okay.
I'll drink basically anything.
Don't butt chug it, Cairo. Yeah, Cairo.
Yeah,
Butt
I'm
chugging
kinda
is super unhealthy and like risky. You should not do that. Global, he's gonna stab me.
Yulin, I'm gonna roofie you. I'm gonna fucking put natured ethyl alcohol up your ass. And you're gonna die.
No! Yeah, why do you think I tried to only recommend things I liked? Red cider. Noodles was taking it so seriously yesterday. I was like, yeah, we're gonna try Cutwater. Noodles was like, okay, well, maybe you should try this slushy drink. You're gonna have to go to Sonic's and get this. I was like, nope. Okay, well, maybe this, you could do this, and
Dude,
you're gonna have to go to
that's
this
like
place
that
to get
shit-
this place. I was like, no. You care
That's like
more
that
about this
shit,
than I
yeah.
do.
like Yulin, I was trying to get Yulin to go to a liquor store at the bare minimum, and that was something I couldn't get on the do. Because there's soju there. You could just get soju.
Red cider thinking. I feel like only
I like
alcoholics
this
would review
guy.
alcohols. So wouldn't try all to be positive? It's a Margie, it's glorified Kool-Aid.
I think soju is like the beginner drink. Soju, and then rum is like the beginner liquor. Your seltzers are your basic bitch like starting thing, but you don't like carbonation. So I think soju is the next best thing. But you don't want to go to a liquor store.
True. Yes, I want you to enjoy yourself. Good, I like this, Cairo. And soju's water easy. Elin mixed hose water from a lead pipe with vodka to get the brain destroyer of your life. Fuck me for making sure my friends enjoy things, I guess. Oh my god, Noodles. It's not a like, fuck you, you're being annoying. It's just like, I don't care that much about the alcohol. I have one that I can do, so we're set. Anything I try after this does not
It's a
fix
means to
the
an end
problem.
for Yolan.
We're just trying things. But like, if I want to get drunk, Red's Hard Apple Ale exists. So the problem is solved. But like, there's a lot of people, and Cairo has gotten like this before, where he's like, we gotta try this and this and this. I'm like, you care more about this than I do. We just gotta chill. Soju sneaks up on you, it's spooky. Has Elon done White Russian? No. Noodles, get over here, hug.
Yolan does not. He said vodka is also a no-go.
I still don't understand why people's obsession with Soshu.
But that's based off of a singular drink he had.
Dude, it's nauseating
Which-
to me now.
You do not make it easy.
Well, so it was my first time drinking, right? And I was like, oh boy, a drink I can handle. Vodka's the one. Chug, 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 chug. Nobody told me.
That sucks to scare yourself off of vodka, dog. I
Yeah.
scare myself off of Fireball. That's the only thing I'm scared off of.
What the
It's
fuck,
alright.
Eland? Why are you bullying Noodles? I'm not. Oh, so that's how Eland does it. Staffy, when I tried screwdrivers, I didn't know you don't do them 1-to-1. Or you build up to that. I didn't know 1-to-5 or 1-to-3. I just fucking had a glass, 50% vodka, 50% orange juice. Yep. Hit it back. And it was hard to drink, but, you know, I could swallow it. And I got blackout drunk. And now vodka is, like, nauseating. I open the bottle, get a whiff, and I'm, like, dry heaving. No wonder it's so difficult. We're gonna rest at 4.
Yolan, I'm just gonna make you drink Malort.
What's Malort?
For anyone who knows, they know.
You're the person where people say you should try these and you attempt to consume a pallet? I just didn't know. Please don't pronounce it like that. Oh my god, I am so tired. You can do 1-to-1 if you want? Yeah. If you've built up some tolerance and it's not your first time drinking. And I stand with Cairo. Bully Moogle. Haha. Fucking Global sent me a DM yesterday. On Twitch, of course, not Discord. Never Discord. And it's literally just... somebody driving a car or boat or something. And a big, like, middle finger coming up out of the water to flip them off.
Yeah, he said that to me. He said that to me too. He said, "Look, it's Yolan
And I was like, what the fuck?
in marine biology."
Global doesn't have a Discord. Try to be nice, pink creature, and get bullied. I appreciate you being nice, Noodles. You're hovering with this. You're hovering with the alcohol thing. Fairy type Pokemon are the meanest, most deranged animals. We're at 3.9. I'm taking a break at 4. I didn't sleep enough last night. I'm tired. That's why I love them so much, true. Fairy type Pokemon don't make sense. How do they not make sense? Now, the meanest type Pokemon are the ones that buy you Mega Blocks instead of Legos. Like, genuinely, a dragon is a fairy type. Oh my god. I'm struggling, guys. I'm actually like, dude, I don't feel like I have enough energy. I mean, it could be yes. Is there a Pokemon that is dragon and fairy type? Is that a combination that exists yet? feel like it probably doesn't. Dragonite, if I recall? I don't think No,
Mega
that's flying.
Altaria.
You got Altaria. Dragonite is either pure dragon or dragon flying. Pyro, what's your favorite Pokemon's typing? Damn it, I can't type fast. Shout out to Pass.
It'd probably be like water or ice.
What?
What?
What typing is Dragonite?
What?
Normal dragon.
Normal dragon? It is not normal type.
It's just dragon? Is it just dragon?
I don't know. It's your favorite Pokemon. That's why I'm asking you.
Or it might be dragon flying. I actually think it's dragon flying. Oh my goodness, my fucking ass is gratuitous in this shot, Helen.
Yeah. We're not done. We are not done. I need to take a short rest to not throw up. Oh my god. Ow. Where's this? Oh, hi, son.
You migrating over to your camera?
I am.
Oh, do I not have noise suppression on? I do. It's so low.
It is. Well, that was a good spot for it earlier when I was, fully standing up. Like, genuinely, a dragon is fairy type. I mean, it could be yes, Dragonite, if I recall. Area would be all I can think of on top of my head. Gyro, have him try Kaliang Wind after the Malort. Flying Dragon, my bad.
Oh,
dragon
God.
Flying, Dragon flying. However, fairy Pokemon are still
This
very
man wants to kill you.
I'm already wanting to stab you because I'm like, what type is your favorite Pokemon Dragonite? And you're like, I don't know, ice, water. And I'm like, fucking what?
Oh no, I thought you said what's my favorite type.
I get that now, but at the time I was like, what? Dragonite, your favorite Pokemon? I don't know,
Yeah,
dragon.
it's
maybe
dragon
normal?
flying.
Or no, you said normal dragon. And I was like, this motherfucker is not normal. I don't know, dragon, maybe flying. And it was like, what? What?
Nealon, I don't think you realize it might be my favorite Pokemon. I am so uninvested in like actual Pokemon. I've told you.
It was you're uninvested. It was also just you were not listening to the Pokemon thing. You were looking at something else. And
No, I just heard the type thing.
Trying to like get you back into it was like I was not giving you the proper. What is the Pokemon typing of your favorite Pokemon Dragonite? You never got that.
Elon?
Uh-huh.
Also, with how many JRPGs I play, I can tell you right fucking now, Pokemon's not gonna be anywhere on that list of my favorite JRPGs.
Yeah. How dare you take a short rest that you've earned. Embrace the sucko and the pain.
Motherfuckers like act like Pokemon's like this huge, like it's its own genre. It's just a JRPG, dog. It's literally just like baby's first JRPG. That's literally what it is. You have 4 moves on a dude instead of like fucking 50.
To me, the best thing about Pokemon is the setting. The world of Pokemon and the Pokemon in it are just magical.
It's cool.
Everything else is like
except for like competitive play. The fucking combat kind of sucks ass in Pokemon games. Like, let's be real.
I don't have a problem with it, but it's definitely simple. Yeah, it's a camera shot making your ass gratuitous.
Yeah.
Throws up during
I'm just
bear crawls
angry.
and
It's
continues
definitely just
crawling.
simple.
Hoi hoi y'all, I'm Blah. Hi Pixel. The Pixel, the best furry horse thing. He's laying down. You know what that means, Steffies? That's not what it means. His ears look like how I
Yeah.
made my Jolteon Gaijinka ears. Technically, you have 24 moves across 6 party members in a turn-based JRPG.
Yeah, Safi, but fucking 80 to 90% of Pokemon players are just gonna put goddamn attack moves in every single slot. Because you can
Me.
just do that and still win the
Me.
game.
That's me!
You don't have to be a smart JRPG player at all. You just fucking, you have to have the bare minimum of having fucking brain cells to beat Pokemon.
I'm gonna have a Blastoise, and he's gonna have Surf, and he's gonna have Earthquake, and he's gonna have the Shell Spin move, and he's gonna have Ice Beam, and I'm gonna be like, yep, now I can handle a lot of stuff that comes to me. Yippee! Yeah, like how 90% of Final Fantasy players will just spam attack moves. I don't have those. Oh my god, I don't want to get back on the treadmill. The newer Pokemons, no, but in the old ones, I felt like you actually needed a strategy. I have done this in every game, Yuki. From Blue to Scarlet, I've just put 4 attacks on every Pokemon. The most advanced I got was a Dragalge in Pokemon Moon. Or Sun, I forget which one I had. And it had Toxic, Venoshock, Protect, and I forget its other move. But basically, I would use Toxic, and then Protect, and then Venoshock, and then Protect, and then Venoshock, and then Protect. And that was all I did on this thing. And it didn't kill stuff fast, but it was like, it always won when I threw it out.
That's why I like when Persona 5 got popular, which I think Persona 5 is probably like, it's like a medium difficulty JRPG, I'd say. There's like some like gimmick fights that are a little challenging, but just like seeing fucking people being like, I want to play this big popular thing, and then they get filtered by like a fucking just boss. It's so good.
Generally,
It's like the Dark Souls effect for like JRPGs.
I love when media has the wall. I think one of my favorite walls I've ever seen was an anime called All You Need's a Little Sister. And it's an anime that's
What?
about what it's like to be a manga artist. To basically write light novels and have a an artist drawing for you and like, you know, creating these light novel stories. It's about a lot of the business part and a lot of the you know, what they do and what they go through and what life is like, is that right? But the main character, he technically writes like little sister light novels. And the series starts like episode 1 is I wake up and my little sister is naked on top of me in my bed, and she goes, "Wake up, big brother. It's time for to get ready for the day. Do you want to start with breakfast or me?" And he's like, little sister, I'm gonna be late. I need to take a bath. So I take a bath in the used bath water of my little sister. I clean my face with her used bath. It's just degenerate crap like this.
Nealon, as your stream advisor, I would advise you to stop talking about this.
No. You're missing the point. I then go to get breakfast, and my little sister has made me an omelet with the eggs she used from her own, like, it's just like, what the fuck? It's like getting real fucking weird. And he goes, I have some, I spilt some ketchup on my mouth. So she reaches into a portal to like take out used panties of hers and wipe my mouth, and like, it's like 2 minutes of this, and it's just like, what the fuck is this trash anime, right? Like, this is not just stupid, but like fucking cringe little sister incest shit. And then after 2 minutes of that, it like cuts to a guy sitting there with his arms crossed, like really proudly, and like a smug face on his look. And this guy holding the script, and he just goes, what the fuck is this trash? And he's like, trash? That's a masterpiece. And he's like, this is the most stupid, unhinged, garbage writing I've ever seen in my life, dude. We're not accepting this. And he's like, what? but my new script is perfect. And then it like you realize that
Oh, okay.
that's the story from the main character. And his whole thing is that like apparently everybody likes how creative he is, but he doesn't know story structure or anything because he dropped out of school. Meanwhile, his like best friend is like really formal and like knows story structure perfectly, but everybody's like, it's kind of boring because like, you know, it's not that creative. Hi, Yoku. Smug face on his look. Okay. It's a wall though. It's like the first 2 minutes is just like D tier hentai, just like this is so awful. And then it gets into the actual show where they just it's slice of life and they talk about, you know, what it's like as a light novel author. I struggled more in the older games, way more doing that than the newer games. Put cereal on a stick to motivate you. I haven't had cereal in like a month or two, and everybody's just like, oh, all Eland eats is cereal. And it's like, it's been a while. My cousin beat the Elite Four in OG Blue by just using a Graveler with Earthquake? Damn. Dark Souls effect. So they realize it's overhyped and just kind of dull. As your stream evil vizier, I recommend you go further. It's finished. That is Dee's favorite anime. There's no way All You Need Is a Little Sister is her favorite. It's not bad, it's just... I don't think it's like the greatest. Because it's the only anime about tabletop RPGs. Oh shit, is it actually? Goku Wave, couple bunnies. It's not bad. It goes very degenerate sometimes, like obviously when the start. If you've Cairo, if you've ever seen the gif of the guy holding the egg with his chopsticks and the girl pretending to like suck it like a dick for like 30 seconds before eating it, it's that anime.
I've never seen this. No, I've never
What?
seen that, Yulin.
You've never seen that?
No, and I don't want to, so don't send it to
I
me.
don't think this is a normal thing to see.
It's a good anime.
This is so weird. You guys like this weird incest writing anime, right? Everyone likes it, right? Everyone's seen the gif with the egg sucking.
I
Everybody
think you
has.
should send it to them. Oh, I'm absolutely going to send the egg scene to Kyra later. It's okay. There's the main guy who's like barely paying his bills with his writing because while he's really creative and everybody likes him, he sucks at writing stories, so his stories never really pop off. There's his like kind of like main rival that, you know, they started at the same time, and it's also his best friend who's more popular and has more money, but like gets a lot of complaints that he's not that creative, that it's just like really bland and generic and he's just doing what it takes to get popular. And then there's this girl who is a fan of the first guy, was inspired by him, wrote one story that went super like mega hit, and like everybody thinks she's the greatest writer ever. So she's like a millionaire hanging out with them. And she literally just wants to like get with her Oshi. She loves this author and wants to be with him. And he's like kind of into her too, but he's like, I don't want to get with her and then my stories do well because I just, you know, married the big famous author. I want to be like, I want to succeed by my own merits first. And then once I've, you know, kind of succeeded as an author, then I will, you know, consider dating her. But she's just like doing everything she can to fucking impress him and get with him. And so she's like constantly flirting with him way over the top, like, and he's just like, God damn it, can you be normal for once? But she's like, oh my God, why doesn't he love me? And eventually she learns that's why, and she's like, okay, and she chills out. But like, you know, they go to dinner one time and they make a bet on something, and the winner gets an egg from the other's ramen. And so he loses. He's like, okay. And she's like, you have to feed it to me. And he's like, what? Oh my God, you're ridiculous.
What is up with this egg shit? Yulin, what is your weird egg fetish anime? What is this?
It's just one seed. Get over it.
No. You're getting fed eggs now, sucking eggs. What
it's
the
the
hell?
same seed.
Fucking Eggland out here.
This airhead cannot comprehend. So back to that egg scene. There's another egg? He's just holding it, and she pretends to suck it like a dick, and he's just like cringing there, just like, please just eat it like a normal person. I'll come cuddle in a bit. I gotta go do the... Go to the store. Okay, go to the store. The anime is a diss track to the author of Oraimo. It kind of is. Whispers in Yulin's ear. Describe the scene more in depth, my liege. Maybe it'll jog their memory. Cairo, this is the mark Core left on Yulin's soul. Cairo has liked way weirder. I know. Cairo, what was Ants roasting you for? How you kept bringing up your scat fetish? Oh yeah,
Get
you
outta
kept
here
talking about
whataboutism.
corn. You kept talking about corn and how this guy would only eat corn for a month so that he just shit straight corn and no poop. And you were like, would you eat that? Would you eat that if it was just corn? And everyone's like, stop
What?
talking. You don't
Dude,
remember this?
What is this? What aboutism?
Hi, Kyo.
Hi, Kyo.
Ira, the biggest degenerate I've ever seen. No.
I'm not even fucking close.
Cairo lap
Neil knows
dances.
it.
So you're like, whoa, they're so crazy. They're so out there. And then you're like, yeah, so, what do you think of this extremely mild fetish that a lot of people are into? And they're like, what?
Ew.
No!
That's
That's
icky,
too
bro.
far. That's icky. Ellie's going to Star Trek
Aw.
Online. Go to the stove. Hi, highs. How's you guys doing today? We're at
It's
4
okay,
miles. We're not done. I'm just so tired.
It's okay, Yulin. Even though I think you're fucked in the head, I'll be your friend anyway.
Well, I don't see other degenerates because I'm wholesome. I really don't want to get up and get back on the treadmill. I'm so just like tired and sweaty and just like, ugh. Uro, you need to go to the 2nd floor and you need to find the door that says airlock.
Oh god, is fucking Kuro here.
They are.
Oh brother.
Yourself out the airlock. That's how you find
I see the 12 degrees over there. Yup. So just watch
You know
YouTube
what? I'll
for
fully
that
admit it, Yulin.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most dog shit map you pick, because every single fucking time, without fail, you have to explain, motherfuckers. You gotta go to the 2nd floor, and then you gotta go to the airlock.
You're wrong.
Man.
You're wrong.
No.
The
I'm right
worst
here.
one.
I am right here.
The airlock, Kuro. The airlock.
See? I told you.
The worst one is the Legend of Zelda Twilight one. Kuro, are you on the 2nd floor?
No.
Okay. Respawn and go straight across. Just go out one door and in the one right in front of you, and you will see stairs.
Thank you for proving my point, Yolan.
Oh, there's stairs.
Yeah,
What the
there you go.
fuck? Why is it here?
Now you're gonna look for a door that says airlock.
Over here.
Did this tracker come loose? No, it just feels like it did.
My favorite amphibious space gobbo.
Yeah, alright, you got it. The worst one, Cairo?
I'm Mary
Easily
Poppins,
the
bitch.
worst one is
No, that's
the Legend of Zelda Twilight one. Ow, what the fuck? Ow!
I'm Mary Poppins.
Yeah. It's the Twilight map. Because literally just nobody even knows about the teleports there. And then once I like switch to the walking part, nobody can find me. I have to go back to the castle thing.
There's teleports there?
Yeah. There's the whole map with the fucking warp points.
I don't remember.
Surrender.
Okay.
Surrender your toes.
My toes?
Your toes are on the floor.
Surrender thy dogs.
Are you really?
You're gonna suck
Surrender
Yulin's
your
dogs here and
toes.
now, Kuro?
Ah! Kuro, I'm drinking tonight.
Yeah,
I've been drinking.
Hell yeah. But
I
I'm gonna
have
drink tonight.
relapsed into the... What time is it? What? When's tonight?
It's almost...
Uh-oh.
Whoa. I've got bullet holes on my arm! What the fuck? It's almost noon for me. So it's probably almost midnight for you. in that area.
Oh. So like, when it's your drinking time, I'm not gonna be awake.
Probably. It'll be like 9 hours from now.
9 hours
Uh-huh.
from now?
Yeah.
Oops, I'm getting a phone
Oh,
call.
I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot. No! I'm putting my shoes back on. And we're gonna go back to walking. Oh, God.
Yulen, walk faster.
Okay. Where's my windows? They're all over here. Eland, I'm drinking tonight. I'm not. Hi, Ants. Steppies. Ellie. Hi, Air. Hi, Ellie. Leave them off.
What a cute operator.
Those sweaty ass feet. I need to lower back down again. Oh, this needs to...
This is desky abuse.
It's not abuse because Deskies don't have rights.
Yulen,
my
is
hands
crossing your cat.
They are!
Can you tell them that they're old?
Roxy, you are very wise and aged like a fine wine in years. That's from Kuro.
You mean wizened?
See the 12 degrees? So just watch YouTube for the rest of the stream. I bequeath to thee Pinklin, a nice set of pillows for thy head. Problem solved. Get back to walking. Now go to Aromasu. That's a big, pretty Sakura tree, easy to find. But no, that Star Fox one you chose for was ass. The Star Fox one. I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, I remember the Star Fox one. Trying to join desktop and make getting through the airlock thingy a 1, 2, 4-step process. Ivan, those sweaty ass feet. Beat Ewan on drinking tonight. Leave him off.
You've done a lot of Star Fox ones. Which one?
Why is it pause my immersion? Probably the snow one. When I go to the snow one, I run to the edge and I get up on the cliffs on the
Fushina?
outside. And, finding me there is a fucking pain in the ass. I'm out.
I never join you when you're on Fushina.
Why is it paused my immersion? Hi, Ty.
Oh my god, Yulen, is that the Titania from Star Fox Assault for the Nintendo GameCube?
Good lord.
Released 2000, I don't fucking know when Star Fox Assault came out.
Did it come out before or
Hello.
after Vesperia in 2004?
It definitely came out before Vesperia.
I wanted to say a new date
That
for
was
Vesperia.
so funny, dude.
Pyro,
Hi, Kuro.
guess what?
What's up?
Chicken butt.
Oh my god.
Put your feet on the phone, Pat Hyland. Talking to feet on the phone. Okay. Alright. Got him. Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
Love the videos of people like, wow, I thought I was taking my kid to the Minecraft movie and I thought this was going to be a normal movie experience. This is going to be a thing, isn't it? We're almost done with Ice Crown. We've got 0.9 miles to go. And so we'll go into another video. Camera move, I can't see the feet.
What? I'm not in front of no feet.
Oh my god.
I'm fighting Otagaron, dog.
I was fucking dying earlier. That rest did me good. I am very much like, ah, second wind. We're good to go. I have cooled down. Since tomorrow's a beach day, but it's also Easter. I wonder how much convincing it would take Ewan to put on a bunny suit for beach day. The thing is, I don't have a bunny suit for beach day. There's a bunny suit
Yeah.
on Booth I have favorited, but I wasn't gonna buy it until I set up all my other avatar stuff. And I do
You should get
want
this
it.
bunny outfit so we can be twinsies.
I don't know if it works for Kuronasu.
Oh, you're just looking for one you can just slap on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then maybe not.
Granted, all the clothes I keep buying that are supposed to match Kuronasu that should just be slap on don't fucking match, and it pisses me off.
Because you picked a weird fucking base, dog.
No, it's because people are fucking scamming on Booth, and they're like, this is fitted to Kuronasu, and then it just isn't. Why not donate for it?
Elon doesn't know that most fucking booth outfits are dog shit.
I don't need to donate for it. I want to buy it. I don't want to buy outfits before I fit the current outfits, if that makes sense. Right? Like, I don't want to... It's almost like I'm not letting the anime watch list grow big. I have to work with these outfits before I buy new ones. I'm putting a bunny suit on you? Oh my goodness. I'm not against this. Oh my god, we're almost at the end of Ice Crown. 0.8 miles to go. Motherfucker, get dressed. Okay.
I hate sword and shield and dual blade users and randos.
Really? What's wrong with Sword and Shield?
They keep interrupting me.
Oh.
I'm trying to put a trap down. They keep smacking me. Because they don't know what not hitting the monster is.
Wouldn't it be Shock Absorber that they should just have?
Or that.
But you thought that would have been, you know, the chicken jockey meme?
No one uses shock absorber. That's fucking fake news, dog. Hi, fishy.
You should make a sticker for it. So like somebody interrupts you and you'd be like, I hate you, get Shock Absorber. Hi, fishy.
My favorite.
Welcome, welcome,
My
welcome.
favorite fucking toxic thing like that in a game was in Rainbow Six Siege, which I know people have feelings about Siege, but you could see like who was still loading into the game, and people would just spam like Amazon.com/SSD in the fucking chat. So it was taking too fucking long to load.
It used to be like that on League, where if somebody took a long time to load in, everybody would just start spamming all chat with toaster upgrade. Upgrade your toaster. Jesus Christ, you playing on a calculator? Are all the hamsters on the wheel? Jesus, dude. Bro, the guy blasting
Thank you,
chicken jockey
fishy.
through his mic last night. That was fucking funny. Kyra, the only person who hits me complaining. I hate this guy, man. Kyra, I love your jacket.
Thank you.
It's very similar to a jacket Spacefish has, actually.
Hi, Murphy.
Yeah. 4.3. We're cruising. Did I see any games yesterday that Spacefish would like? I don't remember. I
It
rewatched
was
the trailer.
fishing game.
I rewatched the trailer for Firebreak. It doesn't look that bad. It looks okay. I don't think I'd go out and get it myself, but if it ends up being a game that like all of my friends are getting, I'm like, okay, I'll get it to play with them.
Fishy's gonna have to play Firebreak. It's gonna have Finnish references that Fishy will have to explain to us.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, Fishy. Go wishlist Firebreak. It's got Finnish in it, so you're obligated.
It's Remedy, so they always shove Finnish in their games. Which, honestly, like playing Alan Wake 2 after, like, replaying Alan Wake 2 after going to Finland, I'm like, they're just making fucking jokes about this Finnish thing. Like, multiple times I realized.
The other game I saw that was kind of piqued my interest was Void Sails, which was basically like space boat game. You literally, I don't know if it's in space, but you literally play these big ass boats that like have sailing mechanics just in 3D instead of on water. It's like, you know, we don't really see too many games like that, do we? Boy, shoved finish in it. Hey, Elon, time to check my stocks. Oh god, what happened at HoloLive? Someone retired, didn't they?
Is HoloLive publicly traded?
Yes,
think so.
It is, and they're not retired yet. They retire on the 1st of May.
Well, that's
I had
being
no idea
incredibly
HoloLive
pedantic.
was publicly traded.
I don't. Man, let me hold on to her as long as I can. Okay?
They have literally
Dude,
announced their
they
retirement.
lost their biggest earner, and now they're gonna lose their biggest earner. It's kind of crazy.
They.
Well, I don't know if
Their
she was the biggest
English
earner.
Kason was. Absolutely, they were. Dude, they threw away all of fucking China for just Coco.
Yeah, okay, but like, I don't know if Garguro was their biggest earner. She was their most sub.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you have to stream to earn.
That's true. Honestly, the smaller JPs probably make more than like the normal Americans, just because like JPs are fucking psychotic.
Yeah.
JPs are psychotic about their Oshi and their idol shits, dude.
I hate
I mean, it was like
when Woke Games put finish
just
in my
kinda-
game, yes. When it became public, talent started dropping like flies. We sneak references
kind of
wherever
like
we can.
all of Asian otakus are.
Mm.
Like it's the same thing with like China, where it was like I think it was Honkai Impact 3rd.
Mhm.
This is lore for global. They had a third, or it was like a second or third anniversary video where it was all the girls in like bunny suits dancing around to a song. Cute, innocent, oh, fun little thing for third anniversary, right? China fucking hated it so much that someone tried to like break into the company's headquarters to assassinate the president of the company.
Why did they hate
Miyoyo.
it?
Because they turned their innocent, lovely girls into whores by putting them in bunny suits, Yulin.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, so a guy tried to break into MiHoYo offices and assassinate the fucking CEO
That's crazy.
or CEO.
Why are you telling me about that?
What?
I was there when the lore was written. Yoru. No Hajimari-sa, bunny girl. Pixel, this is an English chat. This is your first warning. Please speak English. Icy Fire, can you translate that and ban Pixel if need be? Make sure it's not an inappropriate message.
Oh my god. That reminds me, I got timed out in Shy Lily's chat yesterday for typing German in her chat. Because they were saying something in German. I was like, alright, damn, alright, I will try to engage.
I've only been timed out in Yulin's chat.
I'm English all over your face. No. They hated it because it's for the global server. So they feel like they got NTR'd. Again, got it right. It's the Bunny Girl song. They lay eggs, Yulin? No, they don't. Okay.
Oh, is that what it was?
To talk about Monster Hunter. The diva has a belly button. This answers a
I
20-year-old
saw this.
question
I hate
that
this.
Wyverians have live births. They do not lay eggs. This has been long debated.
I saw that.
We have proof, we have an answer. Ah, yes, it fits the context. You get timed out, sounds fair. By the by, German boil the sky.
So, like,
Eggs
is
and-
Wyveria a big deal in Monhun lore?
I don't know about Wyveria specifically. I've never heard about Wyveria itself, but Wyverians are, you know, the...
Well, they all came from Wyveria, right?
No, that's just like their capital. That's just like
If
a
it's their
big
capital, that should be a pretty big deal then, right?
kind of, but like, you know, what about the human city? That's kind of a bigger deal. I don't know if Wyveria has been constantly mentioned. It's like, you know, the old world, the old cities, the old world. And it's just like, oh, here's Wyveria. Okay, you know, I guess that's a pretty important city. But like, I don't think Wyveria itself was mentioned.
Elon, I'm gonna buy the creeper milk today.
Do it. Yeah, that's why there are no global or SCA only bonus. Not necessarily because there are things that lay eggs. They still have belly buttons. Yeah, but they're weird belly buttons. Like, snakes technically have a belly button, but it's like a line, not more of a button. Actually, they've been holding back bonus from other servers. I'm drinking Wyverian milk. More like Wyveria. Wyveria mentioned. Oh my god. I was like, guys, this is easy. We took a break and I'm good to go. Second wind. We went 0.5 miles. And now I'm like, oh god, okay,
What's our
we're
total?
4.559. 4.56.
Oh, you got this.
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Maybe you shouldn't have skipped all the fucking cutscenes, Cairo. Okay, you know what? Fair.
I hate this guy. Dude, I think it was Quinn that was like, Final Fantasy 14 sucks. The rating is bad, the mechanics are bad. The dog shit story. It's like, you bought story skips. You literally can't say it has a bad story. You bought story skips. Dude knows ARPGs and nothing else. Honestly, base for buying story skips? No. If you want to buy a story skip, sure. Go ahead. I don't know why you're playing Final Fantasy 14. But you know what? There's a lot of stuff in Final Fantasy 14. If you don't want to play it, if you want to play it for other reasons in the story, go for it. You don't get to say the story's bad when you bought story skips. I hate employed idiots. 4.6. Nepo hired.
I don't know. All my like super Final Fantasy friends have always said like, don't play 14, just go play like other Final Fantasies. When people like JO about the story.
I mean, so if you want a condensed good story, you're going to get the same quality of story in a lot shorter of a time playing a different Final Fantasy. If you want MMO aspects, if you want housing, if you want to play with friends, you're gonna play 14. And it's a great story. Does it run a little long? Yes. Does it have points that are bad? Yeah. It has a rough fucking start, I'll tell you that. But like, you get to the end, it's like, damn. That story's fucking awesome. Story's bad though, regardless of the skip therefore base. You were just wrong there, Ty. Drilling on their keyboards. Get out of my party, you never learned how to play. Oh god. Oh my god, are we done?
I do want to play 12 at some point in my life. I have friends that really like 2. Obviously, everyone likes 6. I actually never finished 7.
Really?
I never finished 10.
The only one I actually know.
I think 9 looks cool. I like the style of 9.
I never finished 7.
Like the cart.
I never finished 10 too. I never finished 13. I have finished Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I did not finish Final Fantasy Tactics A2. Those are the Final Fantasy games I played.
I'm also tempted because they revealed Bravely Default remake with new content, and that's kind of tempting because fucking Squeenix loves doing this thing of, hey, this is a Final Fantasy game, but Final Fantasy isn't in the name, which that's what Bravely Default is. It's literally just a classic Final Fantasy game.
Stop playing JRPGs.
Stop playing JRPGs. 2 sucks. I played FF1, the NES version. I played like objectively the wrong version of Final Fantasy 1. But that's because I was like a teenager being like, I want to play old games. Old games are cool.
I have beat Tactics Advance like 2 times. I never played Tactics. Admittedly, you can only play as humans in that one, so I'm like, I don't really want to. I have only heard good things about it, and then I've watched people try to go back and play it and just be miserable. Tactics Advance 2, I always play it at a bad time. I tried playing it recently, and I was having fun, but then like some other game, I think Monster Hunter came out, I was like, okay, we're done with this. Big surprise, bro, can't even play a new game. Oh, Nintendo JRPG fan playing a remake.
I'm literally playing the fucking funny French game this week, dog. Okay? Get off my fucking back. I just like all video games.
I'll second that rough start. Got to level 30-ish. Got to take the
That's
class
it,
job stories
Ewan.
and just stop.
I'm canceling Tales on Thursday.
No! Not allowed. The job stories are so-
We'll do Tales on Friday, and Eris has to skip his workout.
We can't do it on Friday.
Why not?
Because I have VR chat with Core on Friday.
Well, you can shove it.
No.
We
You can go late.
Or we need Euland.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you need him for?
Moral support.
What?
Moral support.
Moral support.
Doesn't Yolan hate all the fucking puzzle maps?
Alright,
Isn't
alright.
the
I wanna
opposite of
ease
moral
up. I
support?
wanna ease up. I'll second that
Okay.
rough start. Got to level 30-ish, got sick of the class job stories and just stopped. Job stories
Get
are so
this
good.
guy.
You can't even keep up with the combo, guys. You hate Core though? I do not hate Core. Core mentioned.
What?
And you started. Get this guy off stream, he stinks. Oral support, AO. Donate. No. We're at 4.8. We're almost done walking. We're almost there.
We just get Yolan to the point where he's like vertical, like those goats. Have you seen those fucking like
Yes.
just like high mountain goats that fucking? It's like an 80-degree angle wall, and they're just dude, that shit's so cool.
There's a comic I've seen where it's like a frog villain and he's on like the wall and he's like, yeah, haha, goat man, you'll never get me up here. And the goat touches the wall and it says like 89 degrees. And he just starts walking up the wall with his hands in his pockets, and the frog's just like, "What the fuck?"
It's like it's like traced over fucking like part 3 JoJo
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
JoJo,
about.
man.
Is it part 3 of JoJo? I thought it was My Hero Academia.
I think it's JoJo.
I'm-
It is very much like
Alright.
JoJo pose.
I don't know anything about Boku no Hero.
High Mountain mentioned. JoJo Part 3. Are we done? Are we at 5 yet? Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm fucking dripping sweat. It's so weird. When I walk, if I do like 5 miles no incline, I don't sweat at all. If I do anything less than like 9 miles, I'll sweat and get a little sticky, but it's like whatever. When I do 12 incline for more than 3 miles, I get this fucking gross membrane of sweat on me. It's like not individual drops, it's like layer of sweat. And it's like, what the fuck is this? My Hero fans watching their second anime ever? This is just like My Hero Academy. The drippings, good lord, sticky. Yes, once it dries. It's not really sticky when it's wet, but when it dries, it's like, oh, this is gross. If it's oily, then it means you're a little dehydrated. I wouldn't say it's oily.
You like a horse and you have the foam. How do you feel about horse foam, Yolan? I think that shit's gross.
I hate anything foam.
Horse's sweat makes like a foam.
Ugh. Let me see. 4.9. We're at 4.9 miles. We are not making it to the end of this video. You said a layer, and I instantly thought of, like, Velcro. I hate myself. I don't know how to describe it. Because it's not like a layer. It's not like a film. It just feels like one. It doesn't feel like a disconnected droplets. It's like a continuous thing. What the fuck is this guy talking about? I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's gross. And as soon as we're done, I'm showering. What time is it? 12:16? Oh god, I'm gonna need a fucking long nap today. 4.94. We're almost there. We're almost there! I learned a weird thing about Beethoven yesterday. So, he was a
What's
super amazing pianist, right? And then he went deaf. But he kept making music when he was deaf. And that's just because he was so goated? Yeah, no, apparently they have a thing where you just attach a metal rod to the piano, and you bite it. And this causes the vibrations from the piano to go into your skull, and just bypass the eardrums. So he could still hear all the music he was playing. He was just doing this metal stick bite thing to pass the eardrums. Which is like... One, I guess that's cool. I guess it'd be not that difficult to figure out. But it's like, huh. I didn't know that was a thing that existed. But he could, like, totally hear the music he was playing still. He's just using this thing. Damn, that's crazy. I saw the same video. I did see it from a video yesterday. 4.99. 1/100th of a mile left. Please add the 1% volume point routine. He cheated. 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 miles. You know, it's always surprising the amount of tech they had back then. It's very much like... less of a thing nowadays, right? So, like, it's very much in the realm of almost forgotten tech. But it's like, oh, I guess that would fucking work, wouldn't it? Oh my god. Almost fucking fell off the treadmill because it's so fucking angled.
Good job, Gulen.
Thank you. 5 miles. 5 miles.
Good job, Mr. Gulen.
I am fucking tired. I can feel my heart beating. I'm sweaty. I'm hungry. What do? First, I changed my outfit. So you guys, wait there. I get to do the fun one here because even though Cairo hates this world, I get to do this, which is really fun. I just get to go straight up. PJs. Calibrate. Oh, I have to turn the trackers around. Forgot that part.
Well, since you're up there, we get a nice view of you.
Okay.
From down here.
This, the PJs do not have much covering, downstairs. Which, if I want to use this more on stream, I really should put, like, dolphin shorts would be good. Yeah?
Dolphin shorts would also be incredibly on brand for you.
Then
What the hell is that?
turn this.
By the way, Yulin.
Uh-huh.
So, you know how you're always looking for worlds that's how you describe it, a couch with a nice view?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just why don't you just look it up in the road menu?
What,
Literally,
like couch
check-
with a nice view?
Couch.
literally, just look for couch with nice view.
It's funny. I don't want to do it on stream, but I will do that today if I remember. There's been a few that I found. Fold is like taken that description very literally and showed me a few worlds that's literally like there's no room outside of spawn. It is just like like that was it, and it's like, this is technically what I asked for. But there's like I don't want to be on spawn. 5 miles. And now we rest. Did I spell that right? Done. Okay. I got an angle for you. Wait, were you there for the Shape Collector last night? My favorite map of all time. Kairos TOS violation. I was not there for Shape Collector. I was keeping an eye on stream because my plan was when you guys were done with the ARG, I was gonna join back up. But you just went for the ARGs for another 3 hours, so I was like, okay, I guess I just take a break for the rest of today. Yeah, we did Sovereigns recently. You know what? Going to Cozy Cabin. I did 5 miles with incline. I want a reward. We're doing my old homeworld. Yeah, being on spawn can get unoptimizing. It was literally like a world that was 6 by 6 feet, and there was a couch, and behind the couch was a nice view of like the open ocean with the moon in the background. And I was like, it's too small. And Full was like, he was latched onto this world. He was like, but you said this is what you wanted. And I was like, yeah, well, this one doesn't work. But it's all the things you said. And I was like, Full, please. Wind and fire off. Where's my drink? It's over here. I had a really funny moment last night where I went to get a drink, and my drink was like 5 feet away from me on my treadmill cup holder. And so what it looked like was here, let me see if I can do this.
I forgot you can't fucking run out on this map.
Correct.
I was gonna play space outside.
Where
Let's send the
is...
drone out.
Okay, stand right there, Cairo.
Oh my.
Okay, you've go back.
What?
Too late, I guess. I had a moment last night where... Where's Senral? Senral, come here. I need you to stand right in the middle of this rug. I had a moment last night where somebody was like, cheers. Alright, turn around to look at me. Oh, it's not really catching me. Then? Stand right there. Somebody said cheers, and I was like, cheers! And I walk over like this to where my drink is, and I get right up in poise, and I'm grabbing my drink like this, which literally just looks like me grabbing their chest, and then me like backing up and moving away from them. And they were just like, what the fuck? And I was like, my drink, I was getting my drink, I'm sorry. They were like, damn, you could have just asked.
My drink, my diet, Dr. Kelp.
Bro, in my homeworld. This is your homeworld? This was my homeworld for a couple months. I then switched it... Where did I switch it to? I don't remember. I switched it to Hearthwood after this. And then I recently changed from Hearthwood to... Cave Nook. I could see myself switching back to this. log cabin with snow is easily my favorite.
With snow.
Yoland was groping me. I don't think that was you. I think that was Sen. With a story about not Ronmu, with a story about Poi. Holy cow. I'm like still just like, my heart rate's coming down, but I'm still just like, oh, I'm so tired. I didn't have many stories today. The Beethoven bit of metal stick, Wyverians have belly buttons. VR chat and the whole ARG yesterday. There was a funny moment with Cairo. Where we're in the one of the ARG maps. Cairo joins us. And to do this map, you have to like solve these incredibly esoteric and cryptic puzzles. The first room is like 8 gates, and you need to run through them in a certain order, which is given to you on a tablet in the first room. And so Cairo joins us. I'm like, okay, you're going to need to do this. You're going to need to look at this picture and run through the gates in this order. And he's just like, nah, I'm good. Have a good one. Bye. Just instantly left. It was like, yeah. The second puzzle, I think they solved, but I was at a point where I was like, I'm ready to be done with this. It didn't even seem like they understood how they solved it. Pixel just kind of ran into an invisible wall, found some numbers, and then they were looking for invisible walls like that. Was there a rhyme or reason, or did you just find what worked then?
In that map?
Yeah.
I didn't find it.
I see, Yolan, a younger me would have gotten you. We would have just fucking placed space through the wall with an avatar on a seat. We would have just clipped through all the walls.
You can't do that, though. That spoils the puzzle for the rest of them.
I don't care.
Well, that gets you kicked out of the group. We solved all
That's
the
how
way
that
up to
goes,
the
I guess.
South World.
I don't know if for me personally, if the map isn't like Pop Escape quality, I've done enough in my like 6 or 7 years of playing this game.
So I really like puzzles like Pop Escape, where it's like, hey, there is a puzzle here. Go do puzzle. Solve this room to get through puzzle. When it's like, oh, here's a really pretty mansion in the middle of a field, and it's like, oh, there might be a puzzle here. You found this little key. See if you can solve the rest of it.
That's true.
I hate puzzles like that.
Shit that wastes your fucking time, where you have to wander around like a dickhead. Yeah, no. I agree.
I absolutely hate it when it's like, hey, can you smell the puzzle here? Are you getting it by your intuition? Maybe search around. I hate puzzles like that. And Cassidy and Core, and I think by extension everyone around them, but mostly those two, love those puzzles. And I'm just like, I'm super happy for you two, but holy moly, I'm gonna start dipping for these. The one last night, I feel like that was closer to Pop Escape. It was very obvious there was a puzzle and there was nothing else.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a, hey, here's a hangout. I'm also hypocritical when I say those are my conditions for liking puzzles, because Yuiko's Rock is very much just a hangout world that you don't know there's a puzzle in until you come across it. And it's like, you know, I spent a good 5 hours there before knowing about the puzzle. And then it was like, oh shit, let's do this. Now that we found that there is a puzzle, let's keep going. But that's very much in the like, you don't know there is and you don't know how far it goes. In fact, the map tells you like 2 times, congratulations, you solved the puzzle. That's definitely it. And like, you just keep going and finding more puzzle, even though it literally said it's done.
I hate that.
I hate that, but I love that map.
Alexis, that.
My biggest guess was that you walk from each of the Wiis in a certain way, then the walls appear. Cairo playing poo-poo dog shit, and then saying he has standards. Get this guy off stream. I think Cairo's pretty cool here. Haha. I would say that the puzzle
I don't play poo-poo dog shit.
I would say the puzzle starts off in your face and it ramps up, being more and more vague, which I appreciate. For the JK Oppenheimer maps, you hate Oh, you hate one part about that map? Ellie, I'm blocking you, sorry. Oh my goodness. No, I don't know. I feel like 2-3 years ago, I would have loved those ARG maps. I would have loved just like being in a cool environment and just running around. Just like, hey, maybe there's a puzzle here. I'm having fun with everybody searching for something that might be here. But like, you know, that was 3 years ago. Now it's like, I just hate not finding one. I hate like running around a map and like, I've had that experience where, oh, there wasn't a puzzle. Surely there was. This just smells like there had to be a puzzle here, and you never find it. That's just like, I hate this. I don't like this.
That's what I'm saying, dog. That shit should stay in 2019. It's 2025. Get that shit out of here. It goes with the new Ugandan knuckles.
Oh, God help. And I don't mean your house. Cairo, you only play poo-poo dog shit. I think Cairo plays a lot of things, and some of it's poo-poo dog shit, but...
What? Like what?
Hi, Violet.
I hate you, motherfuckers. It just roast me and refuse to elaborate.
No.
I hate this shit.
Teehee. Oh, God. I want to know if Haxie is still awake. No, Haxie has to be awake, because I think they're working right now. Oh, shit, I never responded to Safi. Safi, are you still
can you
here?
hate me too, Cairo? I will not. But hello, Violet.
Safi. I didn't comment on your thing you sent me. It's hella pretty. Shiro, Pat, Shiro. He's so fucking loud. Ellie's in my walls. Hell yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I get a lot of compliments on my voice.
Tyler has a nice voice. I lurk now. Like 3x volume of everyone. Boil this guy. Dude, I'm so cooked. I'm like, what do I talk about? I just want to fall asleep. I'm just like, there's stuff to talk about, right? No, I just want to fucking lean on the Sen right now. I want to.
Then end Gooby.
I'm going to. I want to.
You literally took a break already. You already took a break where you had basically the talking time at the end.
I suppose so. There was someone I was thinking of raiding, and they just started a raid, so I guess we're not going there. Ooh. There's actually two.
Ellie's trying. Get me out of here. Ellie's trying to egg me.
Is that a
It's also trying to egg me. Get me out of here.
That's a fucking.
You speak of eggs, and the bird appears.
Cat Williams sketch, right? About like, imagine if girls had something like coming on your face, where it's like, you know, you eat them out, and then they just splat an egg on your hair, and it's like, ha, and then I totally egged on him. Ants, you're gonna know that one.
What?
Carver, fix your fucking mic. It's so loud. That is literally Yulin not turning me down.
Ants.
One shouldn't need to turn you.
You like comedians. You know the sketch I'm talking about, right? Where it's a comedian talking about girls finishing on guys the way guys finish on girls. Where it's like, imagine if they had something where it's like you eat them out and they just crack an egg over your head. What comedian is that? I want to say that's Cat Williams, but I'm not sure. Cora's just like, what are you talking about? Okay. Ice Mug. It's a comedian who's like, guys can be so fucking rude to girls. They'll be like, let me know when you're gonna finish, and then they won't. They'll just like, you know, bust in their mouth or you know, come on their face. And they can be disrespectful. Imagine if girls did something like that to guys. Like a guy eats a girl out, and when they finish, they just pull an egg out from the side and just smash that on their head. And then, you know, they call their friends, yeah, I totally egged on him after. Like, imagine if girls had something like that they could do to guys.
Unfortunately, I feel like some guys might be.
Yeah, I think you
Oh,
cut off
wait.
there.
I said, unfortunately, I think some guys might be into that.
That's a Patrice bit? Okay, okay. I was thinking Cat Williams, but I haven't heard of it in like I haven't like seen that sketch in 5 or 6 years. It's Patrice? Okay. I have found a new target. We have somebody who is having a birthday stream, but they're playing Undertale.
Hell yeah.
So you guys need to like not turn into freaks when we get there, because Undertale turns people into freaks. But we're not gonna do that. They do if you do it right. A head pat Cairo. Cairo voice, too bad it's saying bad opinion so often. Cairo has a nice voice for a girl. Wow, chat is always against Cairo. Yeah, woman voice, head pat Cairo, egg Ranu. Cairo, please fix your mic. Oh my god, it's so loud. They do if you do it right. Hey, Core, what? Yuland egg? Cairo, that's weird to say. Sorry, I can't hear you over Cairo fucking screaming Yuland. Hi, smug. Proxy? Prowy? That Prolly air? Please block him as your evil stream vizier. What the fuck? That's hilarious. We should try that. It's a Patrice bit. They could get child support. Icy. Boop the alien. Patrice O'Neal ripped to the goat. Dude was so funny, man. Yeah. Turned into a freak. Noted. I'm going to tell Yulin's raid target that Yulin said that. Walking our way over. Cairo, just back up from the mic, man.
I'm killing this motherfucker. I haven't talked in like 2 minutes. I'm fucking executing this guy in the street, dude.
We're going to Nami.
Nami.
We're going to
hell
Nami.
yeah.
They're having a birthday subathon.
Hell yeah.
Nami Namus.
But before we do that, I gotta pet this burb. Bye. I'm gonna have a little bit of a long break when I raid, because I gotta shower. I had incline, so I super need to shower before I nap. Settings. No, I don't want to do the Christmas tree. We're just gonna do the snow landscape. Look at me, auto level pitch. Anchor world. Okay. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. Thank you for holding my hand and getting me through 5 incline. You napping, mister? Hell yeah, I am. Thank you, Logitech, for the socials. Remember, you are well loved and cherished. Happy Bunny. I heard Core. You did hear Core. Where's my pats? Oh wait, you gotta get on VR chat for those, Violet. You gotta get on VR chat for them. Aylin, did you know Wall Street is full of communists? I didn't. And I'm too toasted to think about that. Flash raid. Baka. Tsunami. Tell them happy birthday. His evil stream vizier. Do it, Cairo. You definitely won't be imprisoned afterwards, leaving the stream thrown in my hands to turn into my summer car stream. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 5 miles, max incline. I'm gonna get drunk tonight. That's not really gonna be a stream thing, but I will tell you all about it tomorrow. Yeah. I love you. Bye.
Perfect, chat. You can hardly tell the difference.